Go. Void, this is the part where you introduce everybody.
Welcome, everybody, to the P.O.D.C.A.S.T, short for People Online Discussing, Criticizing, and Sorting Things podcast.
Woo!
Yes, I am Void Detweiler.
Hi, I'm Josh, Master of Eyes. Just ran like 3/4 of a mile to get here.
I am Walrus. I have no introduction.
I'm Ryan. You know me.
I am Duke of Curls or GPMB_, whichever one.
All right, and
This is gonna be absolute hell.
yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
Because we're recording at like 10 o'clock
I
at
hate
night.
this podcast. It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So that's definitely going to be the first image we show is the Yay cover, but it's I hate this podcast. It's awesome.
Absolutely. On it right now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, excellent. All right. So, what have we all been listening to this week?
Silence.
Silence. Well, okay. So, I'm going to start
Philadelphia
off...
by Meek Mill.
Good joke.
Oh, like, for real, though.
Okay, well, I guess if we want to... Okay, well, why don't you talk about Philadelphia by Meek Mill while I take a drink?
Philadelphia.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard.
Well, it's actually, like, hard as hell. Oh, you get, like,
it's good?
Swizz beats. Yeah, you get Swizz beats. You get Meek Mill going absolutely insane. And... simple song, but it bangs.
Okay, what's it called? Philadelphia?
Yes. It's the first track from his EP.
Oh, is it a good track? Oh, right.
That's the best one there.
Yeah, Meek Mill was the one who went to prison. Sorry, this is a little bit before the time when I started listening to music. Yeah. So is this a new EP?
Yeah, he dropped. This is the first thing he's dropped since he got out of jail.
Oh wow.
I see.
Oh man, and the first
You
thing he
get-
said since he was out of jail was "Woo, showtime."
Yeah,
Woo,
he dropped
Showtime. That's an
yeah,
interesting.
he dropped 4 tracks. It's Philadelphia. You get this like downbeat R&B song, Dangerous, with Jeremiah and PNB Rock.
Oh god.
You get this almost DJ Mustard like track with 1am, and then you get his conscious rap song with Miguel, Stay Woke, and it's fucking amazing.
Conscious rap from Meek Mill. Now that is incredible.
And it's actually good.
I'll believe that when I
Suck.
hear it.
Speaking of DJ Mustard, he's all over that YG album that came out.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
came out.
My Crazy
Trash.
Life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
And-
you were talking about the new one.
So brazy.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's the previous one. Stay Dangerous.
Yeah.
Stay Dangerous is the new one. My Crazy Life is the one that also had like all
I hit
DJ
up.
Mustard beats.
It's awesome.
I saw the
Okay. Do we want to talk about Astroworld? Because that's a thing.
I have not heard it.
You've
Neither
not?
have I.
I probably won't. Well, I don't know. I listen
and
to everything that comes on. I listen to all the new arrivals on Hot 100, but I tend to avoid album bombs because I'm too lazy.
understandable considering, you know.
Yeah.
They never
Drake.
last.
Oh, yeah.
anyways,
He who
so
must
it's like,
not be
why-
named.
Especially, from Travis Scott, who I doubt will have like maybe one hit, possibly.
That song on
Yeah,
there is the one with Juice WRLD.
I feel like
Okay,
the album will
wait.
debut at like number 1.
Yeah.
And all the
Yeah.
tracks will
I feel
debut,
it'll-
but
I-
then only one will stick around.
Even
in, like, a
if
couple weeks.
I feel like it'll end up a lot like COD did. But that didn't.
Oh
did that
my
get
God.
any hits at all?
I think
Oh,
ATM.
Deservedly.
I think like ATM
Last-
and the title
No,
track.
title
that
track
they
but
made
no,
radio
20
play.
weeks.
Yeah, but neither of those are gonna hit year end,
Yeah.
are they? Or are they?
They're not.
I don't think they are.
They're
Well,
not.
Yeah,
ATM
so,
was.
I mean,
I think ATM peaked in like the top 20, maybe.
yeah, it did, but
Ah,
it fell off.
Yeah, there were like
fast. That
there were
doesn't
6
matter.
top 20s from
Yes,
that,
yeah.
but none of them
Mhm.
lasted.
It's ridiculous.
I would just like to
That's the
say,
same
'cause-
thing that happened with For Your Eyes Only too.
I've been
Yes.
recently. Well, I had to catch up on my own Mega Rate, the June albums
Oh.
Mega Rate that I did. Well, I still haven't released the results for that, so I had to go through the list there, and then I listened to a few other things.
Yeah. Okay, so I just want to say, because I was hanging out with a few friends who are like huge fans of Travis Scott, like literally right before I got here, and we were going through the Spotify top charts, and I'd just like to say that of the top 20 tracks on Spotify right now, 17 of them are
I
Astroworld.
know. It's
That's
ridiculous.
so weird.
Yes.
That's
I
the
know. I
entire
was like,
Astro world.
when somebody told me that like the album had bombed the Spotify thing, so I was like, okay, it's like 30 to 50, right? And then I checked, I'm like, oh my god, what?
It's the top 20. It has become the top 20.
But keep
It
in
is-
mind, this album has
This is Scorpion 2.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, I'm really hoping like tomorrow I'm gonna go check it and like half of them are gonna fall.
Scorpion is not that bad of an
dramatically,
album.
but- Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's alright.
Really?
Scorpion's a 2.
Nah.
That was
No, it's like a
in my
solid 5.
So
I would even.
I'm
go as
very
far as a
aware of
6.
what Josh thinks of In My Feelings.
We'll
Oh.
discuss that in the top 20.
Oh my god, yeah. We all know that I love
should
In
I-
My Feelings.
Should I start making like a I don't know like a Google sheet or something so I can keep track of everybody's? while we
Yeah,
do
I-
it?
Yes, do
I'll
that.
I have
now.
my scores, written down. So.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay, so wait.
I don't-
Okay, so
Should we do that later? For now, let's just.
yeah.
I need
For
a
now,
sec.
let's just talk about albums. So
Yeah.
how many of us have heard Astroworld? 2?
I do not. Well, I would say I don't plan on it, but I do the out monthly album thing, and there's no way that can't make it. So
Yeah.
I
I'll
probably will listen to
listen to it.
Astroworld at some point. But
I'll
for
listen.
now, the controversy is putting me off like a lot.
Okay, so it was his photographer. It wasn't Travis. Travis is absolutely homophobic, but it was not him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I
Travis
just
is
still
homophobic,
feel like-
he's not responsible for this.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
It doesn't alleviate anything else that he's done. It's just that this particular fuck up was not his fault.
All right.
Exactly.
Right.
I thought
Okay.
Astroworld was
So
pretty
anyhow,
good.
And
Astroworld
the
is also not
apology
very
he just
good.
made.
Like,
I've heard.
yeah, it's
To the 5.
it.
People fucking hate it.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I have found that I like precisely one song from every Travis Scott album. It was Antidote on Rodeo. It was Goosebumps on Birds in the Trap, and it's
We
Butterfly Effect
got
on
Through
this.
the Late Night Slander here. That's a no-no.
no.
Through the Late Night is the best song on Birds. Just
I haven't heard any of
Either
them.
Birds
so,
or-
I mean,
Kid Cudi.
I've only listened to Birds and Astro World.
let's see.
Yeah.
Any like 90%, not even 90, more than 90% of like albums that came out in the past at any point, I probably haven't listened to.
Yeah, same honestly. Although,
Like
if we're gonna get into the past,
okay, now you go.
okay.
Let's see.
So, I stirred up a few people because I tweeted something about Illinois that whew, that was not popular.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
I got very mad at that.
yeah.
But
I have
if
since
you- if-
revised my opinion, but
if you want to know what how like little I know have listened to of anything, like even in the past few years, I listened to 1989 for the first time yesterday.
oh yeah, I listened to
Wow.
1989 for the first time a few weeks ago.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a good
I've
album.
been in like the whole.
yeah, it's a good.
album.
I feel like I might need to re-listen to it. For now, it's just good.
Hold on, I wanna.
Decent
I have
album
a. I have
with
a.
some great
yeah.
songs and Shake It Off.
Yeah.
Perfect is better than Style. Just putting that out there.
Ooh, that's a fun take.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I actually, speaking of 1989, I have a legal pad that is a conspiracy theory about how 1989 is actually a complex narrative album. I'm not kidding. I really
Oh my
have this. It's
God.
like I have like 3
Speaking of
solid
conspiracy theories, I'm pretty sure some of y'all have heard my theory about Ariana and Kanye West.
No.
Oh,
I
no,
don't.
I
do
think
tell.
I have, no.
I don't check
Theory
Twitter
is-
enough.
That their career trajectories are going in similar ways.
Oh, I did see
you
this.
have a debut.
Okay.
Okay, elaborate.
Yeah, the debut album
Wait, I
that's
think I
kind of
just-
rough around the edges. You get the sophomore that gets their biggest hits. The third album, which like gets more experimental in certain styles. Like for Ariana, it was 80s pop, and for Kanye, it was like electro pop.
Right. So
Then
wait, does that
tragic
mean...
events happen.
Right.
They do some recordings. Like I think Ariana had released some like recordings of the shows that she did in tribute.
This
Yeah.
isn't like regards to you're comparing 808s and.
I'm not comparing.
Right, I'm maybe
and the
off. Yeah,
in
808s and
terms of
Sweetener.
quality.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I was about to. I was like, okay. Anyways, let's see.
So, wait.
808s is closer to the One Love sessions.
Yeah.
Right, and so then My Beautiful Dark Twisted
And
Sweetener.
Ariana's got a
pretty much, except nowhere close in terms of quality.
I'm still not convinced it's even gonna be decent.
Yeah, I don't think so
But
either.
I'm
honestly.
really
I think it's
hoping
gonna be a
good.
like all
total
the
mess, but
I love
um,
God is a Woman. I think that song is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not such a big fan of The Light Is Coming, and No Tears Left to Cry is fine. But
I have very mixed thoughts on The Light Is Coming, but overall I think I'm positive on it.
The Light Is Coming is like,
alright.
this sounds unfinished, this could work, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I was positive on
Alright.
all the singles
And-
from Sweetener.
yeah.
I think they're all pretty good.
I think I like one of them a decent amount.
Yeah. I think
And,
Nicki Minaj
God
needs
is
to
a
stop
Woman's
ruining
alright,
good songs.
but
Nicki Minaj has done like
See.
nothing good this year.
Oh my god. Oh man, we're gonna talk about Fifi later. That's gonna be a fun conversation.
Oh.
yeah.
Lucy,
I
Do You
listened to
Love
that.
Me?
I listened to that for the first. I listened to that for the first time today. Actually,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I might have never listened to it.
Look, you see my flare in the Discord, you know what that means.
Who am I
So
forgetting on this list? There's 5 people in this call. Hold up.
yes,
Boris, Void, Rind. Oh, okay.
yes.
Um,
Oh right, I should mention that Andrew and True Music Reviews are both usually gonna be here. Well,
Yeah.
usually,
Yeah,
in
not usually.
massive inverted
Maybe not usually,
quotes for
but
Andrew, but True
They're-
will probably usually be here.
They are members. is
They are
basically-
members. Yes.
By the
Anyhow.
way, I'm totally changing the logo of this to I hate this podcast, it's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's a really good logo for it, honestly. Just like, wait, can you superimpose our logo, like our icons, half transparently onto the cover, so it looks like the dude yelling over the mountains meme?
That song is actually good.
It is a good song, but I think
What
that the
song?
meme would work. There's,
Big enough.
yeah, hold on. Big enough meme. Yeah, hold on. Let me paste this in the Discord. There's
Kieran J. Callanan.
yeah, he shouts over the mountains. So can you make it, since there are mountains on that cover? Can that be the image?
I'm not 100% sure if I can do that, but I'll certainly try.
Yeah, I think
Alright,
I think if it works out, it'll work out well. I do love our
Yeah.
current logo though, because it
Yeah,
makes it,
that's what
makes it, yeah.
I really like our normal one.
Yes,
but-
because it makes it look like
you.
Ryan is controlling us all from the shadows.
Yeah.
That's the best
Yeah,
part.
like
my
Boom
dad
Boom in the-
thinks.
in the
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of so I'm pretty sure the funny thing is for that album song grade I'm pretty sure I would have the lowest collective score because I didn't get there were 14 of them and I gave one of them over a 6.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I am not participating in that rate.
Yeah, I know. But
Not because I don't listen to a lot of albums.
neither do I. That was my reasoning to get like more knowledgeable of them and give myself sort of like a push to do it.
Yeah, and I'm a lazy fuck.
I'm sure.
As am I.
Yeah, I have my list for catching up on albums that I should have seen.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I still haven't heard Invasion of Privacy.
Yeah, oh god, Invasion of Privacy is a very
Okay.
overrated album.
Oh.
No.
I'll see, but I'll
Okay.
probably.
Oh,
agree
oh, wait,
on
we-
that,
so-
after you see
Yes.
something later. Anyways, but
There's only
um,
one Cardi B track in the top 20, so technically we can discuss
Yeah,
Invasion of Privacy. So what do we all think of Cardi B?
The rest of it.
Good.
I
sure.
mean, I don't even know at this point because
Took
half
me a
of
while, but
half of her songs
Eventually-
I like, half of them I don't.
Yeah.
Of the singles, anyways.
She's fine.
like Cardi, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, it's just a big ol' mixed bag with Cardi B. Like, on the one hand, I kind of like Bartier Cardi. On the other hand, I really don't like any of her other music.
yeah, that's the same basically for me. Is that
Like, you know what I hate? I freaking hate the tracks like Through Your Phone. That just fucking sucks.
I haven't heard the album
Yeah.
yet,
I
but the thing I
There's a
kind of
track on there and it's dog shit.
yeah. She also seems to defend her piece of shit husband a lot.
We can
Eh.
agree that she's the best part of Girls Like You, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean that,
Yeah.
but that's like
No.
that's
Yeah.
not really a competition.
By
I mean, who does
default,
she have?
that's already her
Yeah.
worst
Yes.
performance.
Because like, who is she competing with? Adam Levine? That's not a competition.
Yeah.
And she's
guess.
on. I mean, I think autopilot wouldn't be a term accurate enough to describe what Cardi B's doing there because
Yeah,
holy shit,
Yes.
she is boiled down to her essence.
yeah.
Mhm.
She and Offset have this thing where they'll basically recycle the same verse, like
Hold up.
constantly.
Oh yeah.
Did I do this as a joke?
Quavo.
Did I do this as a joke? Oh my god, I did that. Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
Like,
Hold up.
I was listening to Aries Yuga Part 2 by Mike Will Made It. It's a posse cut, and Quavo has a verse there, and like, the part of it is like, I'm a fascist statement. Culture my human racist, and I was like, oh my god, I fucking heard this before. Like,
Yeah.
oh
Oh.
my gosh, you're awesome. Smoking
Yeah.
on green is Boston. Like, that's fucking blatant flow reusage.
Like
Yeah.
how slippery
Oh
I
my
got
God.
the bag sounded the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
they-
like, somehow more blatant than that.
You know, it's
Wow.
funny that Migos' best performance was in Atlanta and not in their music.
See.
Yeah. Anyhow, so since it hasn't actually debuted yet, should we talk about I'm the Two?
Oh my god. I also
Because it
heard that for the
sucks.
first time in a few days. I actually
Well, actually, I'm not sure if I should be talking about it, considering I'm going to be mentioning it in my next video.
Yeah.
No.
I heard it in its entirety for the first time today, and I came up with a much better title for it than I'm the Two, which is I'm the Another One.
Yeah.
No, it's I'm the another one.
Yeah,
oddly
exactly.
enough, I kind of like it more than I'm the one.
Yeah,
that
same.
I
Yes,
think.
well, I mean, give anyone a year to remake the same song and they'll get it down to a science.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, like, on I'm the One, Chance's verse is actually listenable. Same with Quavo.
And in this one, I
Not.
finished it and I was like, Quavo's verse was like so forgettable on that.
Mm-hmm.
Usually Quavo
I
is one of the
couldn't
Migos that I
remember
like.
Quavo's I'm the One verse.
Yeah,
I actually don't mind a lot of Quavo guest verses.
I genuinely forgot the title of I'm the Two there for a second. Because I'm the Two is so ingrained
Yeah.
into my brain that I was like, what's it called again? What's it actually called?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's quite not a good song. So I'm sure we'll trash DJ Khaled's album when it
thoughts.
finally comes out.
Like, Top Off was. Remember Top
Oh my
Off?
god.
It seems like a distant
I to the
memory.
top out of baby, yeah. I to the top out of baby, yeah.
Wow, I really think that the most disorganized podcast on the internet is a pretty good tagline for this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't stay on topic at all.
That's the one podcast though that I did watch. I like it because it went off topic constantly for some reason.
Which
That was
podcast
like
is
something
that?
I actually liked about them.
Which podcast is this?
It wasn't one of the music podcasts. It was just an
Okay.
unrelated podcast.
Um,
I don't even remember the name. I believe they deleted it off their channel at some point.
Okay, so wait, so are there any other albums that we've heard in the past week? Like,
Illinois.
Scorpion.
oh, are we gonna talk about
Did
Illinois?
anyone listen to that?
Illinois and
Iggy
Carrie
and Ziggy
Lowell.
dropped a new EP and
Oh
it
my God.
sucks.
Who did?
Uh,
Who dropped a new
Hold
EP?
up.
Taboo by Denzel Curry.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard that yet.
That's good.
I
Haven't
heard
listened.
well in that list of things I need to listen to, I heard Scorpion.
However, I will say Scorpion gets like somehow the most backhanded compliment possible.
What?
Because on the one hand, it has my least favorite song of the entire year, Peak. But on the other hand, Peak is the reason, like, yo, I'm sympathizing with Georgia Smith now. I should listen to her stuff. And then I listened to Georgia Smith's stuff and I was like, oh my god, all hail the queen.
I sympathize with Georgia Smith because she had to work with Drake. Oh man. So
I was
do any of us actually like Drake? Like,
I don't know if I'd say that. I did like Scorpion though.
I don't know if I
little bit.
hate him, but he's like alright, hit or miss.
It was,
I don't hate
it was-
Drake, but I feel like I should.
it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
I hate Drake. I'll be honest. I just don't like him.
It was It was actually among my top 5 in that mega rate, my personal one. It is not in the top 5 of that mega rate, but
Yeah. Yeah. Interestingly, just like
Yeah.
an anecdote.
Yeah.
Somehow I hate Drake a lot, and yet he's still only like my 3rd least favorite artist in the top 20 right now.
I mean, that's pretty
that
easy
one
right now.
song is in there.
Yes, actually, it's time. I think
Not
we should do a
much.
segment. How many
There.
Predators
But
are in the
that
top
song-
20 right now?
A lot.
Let me scroll through. We got
Tyga,
X.
we got X, and we
6ix9ine.
got
got-
6ix9ine.
And Tyga.
Yeah, so that's 3.
Oh yeah.
That's 3.
So,
Oh my
wow,
God.
3 Predators in the top 20. Man, I love the music industry.
Yeah.
Hold
I
up.
love it.
Yeah.
XXXTentacion should have never gotten a career, or any of those guys like
Blame
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah.
Drake.
Drake.
Drake is why X blew up.
That is that
I
true?
heard.
And
Yeah,
I actually
because
like Drake. I just blame him for everything that's wrong with the charts, just
Yeah.
in
What?
general.
Dude,
The
I
reason
mean,
it's not
massive
wrong
props
is
to the dude.
the
He
reason
learned how
why
to
X
play the
blew up-
charts.
But the reason why X blew up in the first place with "Look at Me"
KMT.
was because
Oh yeah.
yeah, because Drake's KMT was like X was like, yo, Drake, fuck you, I did it first.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
Oof. I just don't like Drake. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like he he has no personality. His music just
Have you
like,
listened to Take Care?
No.
The album, not the song.
No, I haven't.
That
album
album
is
a classic
alright.
album, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like some of the songs in there are fucking great.
Yeah.
I was kind of just for like the simple factor of it, I was kind of hoping towards the beginning of the year that Scorpion would actually be really good, just because this is kind of like his prime year. So if it was actually good, it would kind of cement him as something like this would be
God's Plan
remembered in
wasn't
a sort of
terrible,
way.
and Nights for What was really good. So like, I was hopeful, and then I heard
Yeah.
I'm Upset, and I was like, God
Yeah.
fucking damn it.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
upset is still only the 2nd worst single off of Scorpion.
How?
I agree with this take.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna
Oh wait,
In
there's
my
one that came
feelings.
after Upset.
I'm gonna disagree with that.
In my feelings is so bad. Okay, wow, we've been recording for almost half an hour now,
Yeah.
and we
Dang.
still haven't talked about anything pretty much other than Drake.
Beautiful.
So
I mean,
Yes,
so
the-
essentially the
This is
Billboard
my
Hot
fault.
100.
I have not contributed anything worthwhile to this like at all so far.
Neither of
Yeah.
us.
Neither have I.
um
Neither of any of us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Duke, what have you been
Yeah.
listening to this week? Anything?
A lot of Sufjan Stevens.
Yeah.
I have not heard any of
I have
that.
same.
so-
I've only heard like Illinois.
You should all listen to Carrie and Lowell because it's
Illinois,
better than Illinois.
Carrie and Lowell are probably
Look,
two of the.
I
top
only know
five albums
Sufjan
ever.
for the memes, and honestly, if that was and I like only knowing Sufjan for the memes, so I'm gonna keep it that way.
I think it's Suvin. How do you pronounce his name? Because I think he said it's Suvin in one of his songs.
Suvin.
Suvin. Yeah. Hold on. Or no.
I have to get used to that if that's
Yeah.
really what it is.
How to pronounce Suvin? Yeah. Okay.
Goofy Steve, man.
It is. Oh, it is Sufjan. Sufjan.
Oh, so I was right then.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah. Sufjan.
Or Subaru, as Eugene says.
Oh, that's how you pronounce. I always just read it as Sufjans.
Yeah, I used to read it as Sufjan as well, but no, it's Sufjan.
I like usually say Sufjan when I'm referring to him, but like I know that's not how you pronounce it. Like I just do this weird thing where I pronounce things where even though I know that they're not the right way you pronounce them.
Surf Jam Stevens.
Yo, anyone listen to the new Imagine Dragons song?
Natural.
No,
Natural.
I'm convinced that Imagine Dragons doesn't exist.
I've heard some positive.
Which
like,
one? Natural or something else?
Believer 2.
Believer 2?
What?
Is
They
this just
released
a year
two?
of sequels? Despacito 2, I'm the 2, Believer 2.
Believer
One
2.
Dance
That
2.
I
In My
wanna
Feelings
say-
is just 2 Dance.
Yeah. No, In My Feelings is literally just Nice for What 2, except worse. It is the Spy Kids
Only
2
Nice
of
for What.
Scorpion. That's the worst thing I've ever said, and I deeply apologize.
I went on the, since I'm a Dirty Singles raider, I went on the Rate Your Music page for In My Feelings.
Oh boy,
And
hold on, I gotta go knock that down a peg.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm a dirty singles rater.
Oh, I mean,
But
I don't rate singles, but I'm going to in this case.
How dare you? You are disgusting.
I was see, I would if it put it in
what
a
the
different
comment is
category.
sounds like a boneless nice for what?
It is. It literally is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Accurate.
you see, I would do the singles thing if it put it in a different category because I like seeing my list of ratings, and that's how many like albums I have, not
I just have a
including
Google
singles.
sheet.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the thing. The singles kind of like screws up like the curve.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Wait,
That's what
why I
I
don't
just
do it.
have.
wait.
All hail Google Sheets.
Is there a Drake
Google
single
Sheets
that I
has made
literally
posting
didn't know
mega rates
existed?
a lot easier.
What?
It's literally the only way that you can do it.
What is "Don't Matter to Me"? I have never heard of this song.
What
That's
thing?
the one with
Wait,
Michael
everyone
Jackson.
always cuts out.
Oh, that was a single?
It was initially getting
Oh,
pushed to
that-
pop radio, then
In
then
My
they saw In My Feelings blowing up. I'm like, okay, abort.
Yeah,
We
that's
gotta
what
focus
happened.
on that one, but let's drop a video for Non-Stop as well because that's debuting in the top 3.
Did anybody click on that? Like the audio's so messed up in that video.
Interestingly,
Like,
not in my feelings, I'm upset. Worst rated Drake thing of all time. Well, no, that's not true. His DJ Mix Toronto's very own was rated lower. But otherwise, it is the lowest rated thing Drake has ever done at a 1.69 on
Deservedly.
wow.
1.69. This is 6.9.
Oh my god, no.
Did you see that thing explaining how he got his name?
No, because I don't care.
That it wasn't.
No.
I do not want
It
to
was
know.
trending on Twitter and not through the community, so I saw it. It was like some he
Remember
claimed it,
Signs?
what?
Signs?
Oh yeah.
That was,
that
like,
thing that was a
Parts for like 1 week and like never went away. It's an okay
I mean,
song
not
to be
really.
honest.
Yeah.
Not terrible, but it's like the epitome of Drake.
Yeah.
Wasn't it meant for Young Thug?
Isn't
That would be the
Mob
richest
ties.
thing.
isn't that the one where a bunch of people were like, "Oh, this is where he starts fading into obscurity and stuff."
Oh yeah.
There
and
was
then-
some joke on a
Signs.
TV show. I was reading about this earlier. There was a joke on a TV show back in like 2011, or not 2011, 2013. An episode that took place in 2014 where someone had named their kid Drake, and they were like, "Oh, after that rapper," and they were like, "No, that dude has been irrelevant since like 2011."
Well, that aged very well.
Yeah.
That aged very well, yeah. Oof, mega oof. That, yeah. Ouch.
Real question: is meatball and fruit?
Oh my god. I
So-
hate that kid so much.
Okay, so that's been our Drake discussion. Can we talk about literally anything else now?
Top 20.
We were talking about Sufjan Stevens, but it circled back to Drake because everything does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything. That's I
Just
was
like
about
the
to say.
Hot
Is
100.
I think
the
that's. I
Drake-
think that's a.
This
I
is the
know.
Drake
I'll go
podcast.
back to Drake.
The
I,
Drake.
I think that's a
podcast.
Sufjan Stevens lyric. Actually, everything I feel comes back to Drake somehow.
Oh yeah, from the only
If
thing.
you had told
which
me
is the
that's
best
a
Right.
song Gary
Sufjan
Moore
lyric,
did.
I would not be surprised.
Well, I mean, it is actually one word off from being a Sufjan lyric. I wasn't kidding.
It's from the only thing,
Yeah.
which is the best song on Carrie and Lowell.
That is inarguably true. There's.
I mean, most people would probably go for something like 4th of July, but like,
Yeah.
it's
for
not-
for a while I thought
What do
John
you
My
think
Beloved.
of "Lie" by NF?
What?
Oh,
I haven't heard it.
I haven't
yet,
heard it,
but
yeah.
I heard
Me neither.
Okay, so I've
I-
listened
I
to his
have,
album
like,
Perception,
not
and it's
listened
one of
to
the
music.
worst things I've ever heard.
Really?
I'm
Yeah,
not.
I
I'm not
remember that.
planning on
Is it-
reacting
is it
to that
worse?
Like,
album
honestly-
anytime soon.
I heard the snippet on Billboard Breakdown. It did not sound very good.
The lyrics
So,
are terrible.
Otherwise, I just don't care. Like in general, I just like have not been paying attention to chart music lately, other than the top 20. It's
Yeah.
Perception's a 1.
Oof. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard that. So, Oh, hey. I'm gonna give Void an excuse to talk. Have we all heard the new Tinashe single? Or I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
No.
Tinashe.
I've heard a lot about
Tinashe.
it.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
The one that people are going crazy about, Throw a Fit, the good one. And then you have the
Yeah, that
alright
one's
one, Like I Used to.
Ah. Wow, I can tell you have strong
Both from her
feelings
next
about this.
mixtape.
Oh yeah, it's like Nashe or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure Tech will
'Cause,
be
I
very
mean-
excited.
so soon after Joyride.
When
I-
you're
Yeah, it is
label
really soon.
problems and like getting to do one.
Joyride was this year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but I think Tadashi wanted to end that album cycle quickly, considering it had been like a 3-year album rollout.
Yeah.
Like, let's just get this over with as soon as possible. We're gonna drop any more singles after this. Let's focus on something new.
Faded
I'm getting
Love
Hitmaker
featuring
in the
Future.
booth.
So wait,
I don't know why
I just want to say that how long has it been since Travis Scott announced Astroworld? Hasn't it
think
been
2 years.
years? Yeah.
It was announced before Birds was released.
It was even before Birds when he announced it.
Yes. So, but wait, it has a Juice WRLD feature. So, like, you really think he was
That's
working
the
on it
best
for
song
that
on
long?
there.
How is I so all of my friends are super into Astroworld right now, and none of them realized that was Juice WRLD and not Post Malone.
Yeah.
They were like,
I mean, I
"Oh."
always said that Juice WRLD was Post Malone and Yachty's body. So
I mean, yeah, and more boring.
Insert Freaky Friday joke here. I
Yeah.
guess.
Wonder if I can say the N-word. God. Honestly, Post Malone has more respect for himself than Lil Dicky and Chris Brown. Actually, that's one of my
Maybe not
favorite.
Freaky Friday is
but-
one of
Yes.
the most catastrophical failures of like anything to happen in the past
Yeah.
decade,
My
maybe.
I have a friend who's super into music, and I've been trying to convince him to join Twitter because he would fit in with the community great. But here's the thing. We were talking about Freaky Friday, and he said that his favorite part about it was that Chris Brown says, "Ain't nobody judging because I'm black or my controversial past." There's nothing controversial about it.
He doesn't get the best part of the song. That's literally the most infuriating part.
Yeah, like,
best part of the song will always be holy shit, I got a kid.
yeah, that's a pretty good part of Freaky Friday.
That's the only thing
Yeah.
that keeps it from being like the worst hit of the year.
So on the clean version they re-recorded it. So what was the word?
I think
What up, my winner?
Yeah, winner. It was winner. I wish they had actually kept that as being the original lyric because it's much funnier. Yeah, Freaky Friday is really bad. Especially because even considering the narrative, it doesn't make sense. Because in the skit in the beginning of the
this
video...
actually could have worked.
Yeah.
Given you had two artists that weren't ass wipes.
Yeah, exactly. If it had been anybody who wasn't Lil Dicky and Chris Brown, both writing and recording this song, then it could have worked.
Or it could have been good if it actually tried to portray Chris Brown in a negative light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of having his past be controversial, like, everyone disagrees about what happened in Chris Brown's past.
Only people who disagree are Team Breezy.
Exactly.
Team Breezy, oh my god, you don't even get me started.
Oh, can we talk about Billboard selecting Selena Gomez for the thing earlier today?
Oh yeah. What happened?
Wasn't Stars Dance so bad
that
wait,
hold on.
Twitter erased it from existence and are calling her next record SG2?
Yeah, okay, wait. So for those who aren't aware, in this podcast and in the audience, Billboard named Selena Gomez as the best young female artist of all time.
Billie Eilish is literally up there.
When Ariana Grande.
I'm not even a fan of her.
Yes, Ariana Grande is both younger than her and better than her. So,
When I think of young...
Anyone who thinks that Ariana is not better than Selena needs their fucking ears examined, preferably with a 2x4.
Right. Ariana is genuinely one of the best vocalists that we have in pop music right now. Unlike...
Yes, this is especially showcased on Into You, which is probably the greatest song I have ever heard.
Dangerous Woman is my favorite
actually
Ariana
not
track
that hype
because
on
I'm
that one.
basic, but... Yeah, God, her vocal range is amazing, and
It
but
is incredible.
The outro of God is Woman bumps it from like
yes,
a 4 to a 5 immediately because holy shit.
So God is a Woman is
Especially
brilliant
the
because it
vocal
contains
in the
the
last
only
part.
example of vocal flexing. She doesn't need to hit those high notes, but she does just to prove that she can. Which is
not something she has not done before.
right. It's just funny that vocal flexing is a thing there. And the nice thing is that everyone likes to rip on former TV stars gone musicians, right? Because most of them aren't good.
Except
Selena
Ariana
Gomez.
Grande.
Except Ariana Grande.
Like
who's,
Drake.
Literally the only exception.
Yeah. Ariana Grande is great. And also, her Twitter account is like genuinely one of the only good celebrity Twitter accounts. That hole is one of the most
she has
iconic
become
tweets
the
of all
embodiment
time.
of Stan Twitter.
She really is. Yeah. I still think that that whole incident was
classic.
Cancelled. Never started. T.
Yeah, that's the thing. She speaks like one of her own. Yeah.
Like, you wonder why the other X-Act stand-ups were behind No Tears After Crying God is Woman? Because Ariana understands their language.
Right. She could... I swear her next album is going to be Inside the Mind of a Stan. She's like...
Oh, I'm pretty sure the term T will be used on Sweetener. Mark my words.
I'm sure. I feel
The
like...
Light Is Coming does very much sound like something that a Stan Twitter user would say.
Yeah.
That's a fucking lutely.
I'm actually
like
not even entirely convinced she didn't yank that title from one of her replies.
The light is coming.
Yes.
To snatch all of your wigs' fades.
Yes, and that's the thesis.
This is like the ultimate in terms of Twitter community thing, in that we spend half of it ripping on Drake and then half of it praising Ariana.
Well, yes.
I mean, is there anything more music critics better than that?
Not really, honestly. Well, I mean, what else do we have to do? Do we have to start making what if puns? That's a pretty music Twitter thing.
I have a lot of like really underappreciated what if puns, but like nobody likes my tweets, so.
Oh yeah, I feel that whenever people like my tweets, like my face reveal got 4 likes, and my photo of S Get It by Lil Pump, but it's the Illinois cover art, got 30 likes.
IRL.
So that's disappointing.
Here's an embarrassing confession. I prefer Youngboy Never Broke Again's album to Astroworld.
That's not embarrassing
I
at
have
all.
some
Youngboy.
I have a ranking on my RM that nobody should see because you do not want to see where I ranked some stuff. But
oh man, my
that is like
RYM
an extremely
mess.
like.
I have one too where I do things.
Yeah. I have one where I hold on. Let's see. What have I rated badly? Because I've rated things badly.
I've rated. Oh, I didn't. It wasn't a technically bad rating, but I didn't rate. What is it? Dirty Computer very high at all. So.
Yeah.
I gave it a 7.
Yeah.
The lowest rating I've ever given to an album is Nav by Nav.
Understandable. Ryan, you don't want to look at my RYM for your own sake. Just don't.
I'll try not to, I guess.
I couldn't find yours.
Mine? No. Hold on. Here, I'll link it.
According to this Google sheet, the worst album I've ever heard is Speeding Bullets to Heaven by Kid Cudi.
Oof. There you go.
Very normie pick. Nav is worse.
According to my Rate Your Music, the worst thing that I've ever heard is In My Feelings by Drake.
I'm trying to preserve my sanity, but that's a blatant fucking lie. Yeah. Because your boy has heard 5 Kids Bop albums.
Yo, wait, but have you heard the version that does even more obscure covers? What are they called? There's like the Countdown Kids. That's it.
God.
The Countdown Kids.
I don't hate myself that much.
The Countdown Kids are classic. They're like Kids Bop, but younger and not trained in vocals.
That sounds.
Are they like more hilarious?
They're so much worse. They did Run Away With Me by Carly Rae Jepsen on one of their albums.
The funny thing is,
sweetie.
I never have any like whenever like I'm like, oh, I want to listen to this artist's discography or something. I never have the passion to like go through it. I have to go through it super slowly. But I, without any like sort of regret or any like holdback, I binge whatever. Went through all the BTR albums in one sitting.
You put one of them on my list, and I still haven't forgiven you.
I was in St. Louis recently, and I listened to a 7-track, 52-minute prog electronic album.
I got tricked into listening to one of Mecha Museum's albums.
The one
yeah.
But
I got tricked. For the record, I thought he was just a stan. I didn't realize it was his album. Otherwise, I wouldn't have listened to it.
The one I recommended though is generally considered the best.
Oh
of
well,
the
I'm
BTR.
glad that among the BTR albums, you recommended me the best one. Actually,
it's probably my second favorite because the second album is just ridiculous, and that's why I like it. But it's also like the worst one if I were to look at it in any critical
or
view.
objective light. Yeah. I have albums
Okay.
like that.
How many of y'all listen to my album?
Oh, I haven't gotten around to it yet. 'cause I've
planned
been
on,
swamped.
but
yeah. If you link
It's
it, I'll
weird.
listen to it after the podcast.
Me too.
So
Um,
I'm just opening up my SoundCloud right now.
Okay, so wait, there was a discussion going down about this between
Hayden feature on that.
yeah.
Nice.
So there was a discussion earlier today that I kind of wanted to bring up on the podcast, where Eric Taxon, legendary Twitter person, we all know him, said that greatest hits albums are a blight on music. And I wanted to kind of get everyone's takes on this.
I kind of
Only a
agreed with that, to be honest. But like,
I don't know if I
maybe
disagree with it, but I kind of do, but I kind of don't.
I get his point, sort of. I get like the idea of like it's like dumb because a lot of them are like narratives and stuff. But like for certain artists, it makes sense, kind of, because you literally have no connection.
Right. Like, I mean, for
between a lot of
example,
them.
I would say Queen kind of falls into that category.
Okay. For some reason, instead of the band, the thing that came into my head was the frickin' Nicki Minaj.
God.
So that's on Screen Records. I'm calling it Screen Records. Like, oh my god, it's fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
wait, Andrew's here.
Andrew was just online
He's
for a second.
online, but
Yeah.
he probably.
Now he's back online.
Yeah. Will Andrew join the podcast? Let's find out. Anyhow, so yeah, that was an interesting take I found. Okay. But it was an interesting take because, like, on the one hand, I wouldn't say that you can do that with Kendrick or someone like that, for example, because like he's but like for someone like
plot to its album.
right, yes, but for someone like, I don't know, Carly Rae Jepsen, like, her albums don't have a narrative.
Although that one I can see a little bit more because they have like certain stylistic. I mean, I haven't heard them, but from what I've heard from certain singles, it sounds like they have sort of sounds to them. Like, Call Me Maybe doesn't sound like Run Away With Me to me.
Right.
So that is a little bit.
Emotion is a unique album because every song is different.
Yeah.
Yes. And hot take, but Emotion Side B completely loses that because it just sounds like Kiss too.
Well, it's the side B to the wrong album.
Exactly. Yes, it is. I'm convinced all those songs were written much earlier in the process because they literally just sound like the same songs that were on Kiss.
I mean, I believe she said she would clear like 300 songs for Emotion, so...
Yeah.
Who went on my... I mean, maybe it was somebody else, but I'm pretty sure I didn't tell it to anybody except on this group chat. Were one of you the people who went on my Curious Cat and asked to listen to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy?
Oh, yeah, that was me.
Or was that somebody else?
That was me.
I didn't, so...
Boo! Listen to it. That's going to be another thing I'm going to ask every week if you've listened to it until you do.
I'll probably come out of it and be like, eh.
Yeah, honestly, so here's the thing. I had a weekend where I was just like, I'm going to listen to every Kanye album. So I did. And then I went back and re-listened to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and it had dropped like 3 points because all of his other albums are like kind of do everything it wanted to do better, like across
Delete
them all.
this, Chief.
What? Yeah.
I would argue that late registration and the college dropout do kind of like do what My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy does better in some senses.
Roses is the best song that could have been on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I already have a massive Yee hot take on...
Yee! Yes, Yee, the greatest album.
No, not that... Well, I mean, that could be considered one, but that one's a little more controversial. I was referring to just him in general and Kids See Ghosts.
Oh, do tell.
Kids See Ghosts is marginally worse than all of his solo albums.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's the album of the year.
Yeah.
Kids See Ghosts
I gave it a
is the
6.
best album.
All right,
like,
Anthony
Sequel
Fantano,
Fantano, calm
because I
down.
haven't listened to it in a while.
What?
Yeah.
I think I tweeted this out. It got no attention, but it was one of the greatest comments I've ever seen. It was, damn, Anthony Fantano, finally you uploaded. I thought I was gonna have to form my own opinion for a second there.
Oh yeah, I think that went
Yeah.
viral. Not like maybe
Well, that's
not
a
your
frequent
tweets.
joke on
Yeah.
our Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had no. I've heard from.
Hello? Is everyone?
To just do it in his March string. Hold up.
What just happened?
Did somebody just drop a freaking top? I did this little. There's people on Ethan, the double Ethan server, who we just did a little top 20 ranking. This one guy was gonna do it. And he's like, "Here, I think Walrus can do it." The video. I'm like, "No." Okay, unrelated. What were you talking?
Well,
about?
I mean, let's make it related. I think that means that it's time for the top 20 rating. I'll write a jingle and insert it here.
Who was the?
Let me write it.
Getting to the good
I was gonna
stuff.
say something, but all right.
Oh wait, no, go ahead. Go ahead. We can wait.
Let's go.
Before
Just-
I got cut off, and before
Yeah.
this is a part of it because but I did hear that a lot of people say P.O.D.C.A.S.T gets better upon re-listens, so maybe I should do that. But
Yeah.
it was just fine.
So,
for
The
me.
Life of Pablo is still one of my favorite albums of all time. Like, I think most people on music Twitter have one Kanye album as like one of their favorites.
I have
I have
like 5 of them.
all of them.
I
think
know
I
what I know which one Duke is a particular fan of. Cause like that's the image we used for him.
It is his best album, to be honest. It just is.
Yeah, I had
Hold My Liquor is the worst song on it, and that is probably a testament to how good it is.
I'm In It is probably the worst song on it, in my opinion.
Ended up.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Sweet and Sour Sauce
I'm
line makes
in
me
it,
laugh
ended
every
up,
time.
and on
Yeah,
site.
okay.
are the
Oh, right.
most
Well,
fun-
Ryan, was it you that I talked to about the terrible sweet and sour sauce line? Because I think it's one of the worst lines Kanye's ever written.
I don't think it was me. I think it was someone else.
Yeah, but like
Fuck
that.
no. Kanye's terrible lines are fucking hilarious.
Yes.
All mine especially. That song is a gold mine.
Yeah.
God.
I
That's
think
the one
like
where he said,
every
"God bless what you
yeah
do."
he has
And
these
then he
moments.
hit it raw like fuck the outcome.
I could.
Hey, none of us
Yeah.
would be here without
come.
That line is so
I
terrible.
did oh god, I did wait, what was it? My brain cannot remember anything, nor what we were talking about. It just lost momentum.
Oh right, it's the top 20. Yay! Okay, so I'm sure I'll insert a jingle in right here. Okay, because I'm gonna edit the audio for this probably, and I'll have
Alright.
Void can do the video because audio editing is like the thing I love to do in my spare time. I just have never. I
Alright,
never
are
have
we gonna
anything
go
to
down
edit.
the top? Are we gonna go? Are we gonna go up the top 20 or down it? From
We're
like
gonna
1 to 20 or 20 to 1.
Start.
20 to 1.
Look, Drake is at number 1, so let's start from the bottom.
We're starting from the bottom. Ooh.
Wait,
good, we get to start
there's a
with it.
pun. Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Oh my god.
Please direct
That
all
was
hate mail
intended.
to.
Everything circles back to Drake.
Yeah. Okay. So meant to be. Let's all say
Worst
a
song
number.
on the top 20.
Walrus's favorite
Whoa,
song,
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Worst song on the
Worst-
top. Not even close.
I'm sorry, but Sad
Actually,
in My
it might be-
Feelings and Fifi
Yes,
are all in the
not
top
even
20.
close. Not even close. Meant to be is absurdly worse than all of them.
Kick your
That's a
pretty feet
negative
up
one.
on
Negative
my
one.
dash.
Four.
Negative 1.
I'm gonna give it a positive
negative
1.
Okay,
Okay.
who gave the? Okay, let me
Yeah,
organize
get a
this.
spreadsheet open, Walrus. This is gonna be a long night.
I do already. But Void, you were a 1, or is that somebody else?
Okay,
Me.
so
That was who?
Wait.
so I gave it a 2.
Who's? I can't tell people's voice.
Okay, so I, Man Then Machine, gave it a 2. I State Your Name gave it a
I-
blank.
Ryan gave it a 4.
Ryan gave it a 4.
I am Duke, and I also gave it a 4.
Okay, so Duke gave it a 4. Ryan gave it a 4.
This is not okay that I am like sharing all these similarities with Ryan right now. Ryan has bullied
Yeah.
me like multiple times
Hey,
through all these
hey.
months.
No.
And then what were you, Void? Because your audio was like glitching out for me.
1.
1. Alright. So we got our scores for that one.
Okay,
And
Sad.
Sad. Oh God. 0.
Yeah. Can I-
Zero.
Negative
Five.
1.
3.
Okay, so all right, let's do this again. I, Man Than Machine, gave it a -1.
-1. Let's go.
Yeah,
All
-1.
All right. Somebody else was also a negative. Ryan, you were a -1.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And then Duke was a 3, and then Void was.
I initially had it as 0, but honestly, I'm changing it to 1.
A 1. All right. We can discuss these as we go as well. We didn't really discuss the last.
So sad, of all of the X songs that could have charted after his death, why did it have to be the one that's about his emotionally manipulative bullshit? Like, even Look at Me would have been a better one than Sad.
Look at
me. The sad
thing.
I just made an accidental pun, but okay.
The sad
these lyrics were disgusting, but at least they weren't like guilt.
Right.
Yeah.
I give Sad a 3 because I actually respect it a lot on a sonic level, and I
same.
a lot in
that beat is really good, but like
I'm the same in that regard.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Except for me, I'm kind of a more sonic person, so for me it's still average to a 5. I would have given it a 6 if it wasn't for the one line.
Okay, so here's the thing. The karaoke version of Sad is a 10. Like,
well, duh, because he's not there at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Song where I sample the instrumental for one of my tracks.
Yeah. Okay. Love Lies.
Great.
All right. I'm glad we skipped Meant to Be very quickly because I could go on a really long rant, so that's actually probably pretty.
Okay, Void Detweiler, give Love Lies an 8 out of 10, and I'm gonna be AFK for a little bit. I'm going on pee break.
Okay.
All right, so we'll just stick around on these ones for now, or we can just catch them up later. But
yes, okay.
We'll see.
I, Man Than Machine, also give Love Lies an 8.
Nice.
Ryan, give it a 10. Or 10. Nah, 9.
All right.
Ryan, always decisive.
Yep.
I am Duke, and I believe that Love Lies by Normani and Khalid is a 6 out of 10.
That is solid.
Because I don't like Khalid. He's the main reason that he's the main one that brings the song down.
If
I have it as a 7.
An easy 10.
Yeah.
I just have it as a 7, but.
So, honestly, this is not the best song that was made by a sing rapper and a female pop artist this year.
Do you consider Khalid a rapper?
Not really, but I mean, someone who, like, I feel like there are aspects of it that are great, like, because I gave it an 8. I did really enjoy it. I heard, what was it, Playing With Me by Kyle and the other one today, Kalani, and that's, like, better in a lot of ways.
It is very similar to Love Lies, I guess, that song.
Yeah. It's also far better, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. But
I mean, I really like Love Lies, but Playing With Me is just on another level.
Yeah.
I don't like Playing With Me that much.
Really? Why not?
I don't know. I just kind of completely faded on the Kyle album as a whole. I still really like I Spy, but other than that, it's just completely nothing to me.
Yeah, I Spy has one of my most liked tweets because I talked about how Lil Yachty's saying she says she's 21. I might have to ID that. Is
adamantly not a pedophile.
Yup.
How can anyone forget balls in my nutsack?
Yeah, and I think the best part is that was it Amber who responded with and to this day he still isn't 21.
A little bit going back, just because I did want to point this out. This sort of relates to the album thing. For Meant to Be is an album that is a song that got me to spite listen to DB Rex's album, and I was
Expectations.
Yeah, and I was originally back like when I just heard Meant to Be, I thought it was gonna be totally awful, and it was bad, but at least there was a few songs that like gave me a little bit of hope. I'm a Mess is awful though. So.
I'm a Mess was the one that they recommended to me for my list.
And my friends are like completely shitting on Expectations.
Yeah, and I hate Meant to Be, like same. I'm like among one of
I know what you think of Meant to Be.
What? Yeah.
Meant to Be. And then I give it a listen and I'm like, oh my fucking god, this is actually passable.
Yeah. I don't like
I wouldn't.
Rex as an
It's
artist.
fucking amazing.
What is?
track.
Yeah, it's all right. I didn't like the album, like,
And
really
it made me
close to it all.
realize that Phoebe Rex's lower register sounds kind of like Lana Del Rey.
Really? Because Lana Del Rey's lower register sounds like a war veteran who's smoked 6 packs a day for like 2 years.
Exactly.
Anyhow, I don't like BB Rexa in any regards.
Yeah, me neither. I still, even though there's a few songs on there, the problem is she will never get out of that awful. I don't know. I'm terrible at describing things, but like that awful scratchy voice that she always uses.
Yeah,
I'm just
It's in
saying,
the album. The few songs where
I-
she doesn't use it are the best songs on the album by far.
And
But she doesn't.
I hate that I'm going to say this, but it must be said.
So say it.
What'd you say? What'd he say? He
I'd
cut out for me.
smash.
No.
I'm so confused. Who said what? he keeps cutting out for me.
Void, I
Hold on.
believe, said I'd smash, and that's all I heard.
I would not.
No,
at all.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's another thing I don't get about the hype. I feel like that's also partially, and that's not. I mean, I guess that's not technically true because, but I just don't get that at all.
I don't. Yeah. Like, of all of the celebrities that people could like latch onto as this one's attractive, I wouldn't have said BB Rexha would have been my first guess.
Be careful.
I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be rude, but like I'm gonna be honest. I don't think she's really attractive whatsoever. But that's the nicest way I could say it. But
I mean, to each their own.
Yeah.
Why are we even talking about BB Rexa? We're on the.
I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Anyways,
moving straight up the
Love
list.
Lies would be a 9 if I could get over what Normani did to me.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
I remember when
guys,
Calvin Harris blocked me. It was my biggest like. It was
And
a sad
And the
moment.
thing is, Normani and Calvin Harris have a collaboration on the way.
Oh yeah.
it's
It'll
the
just
Hitting
be
the
tweeted
Podcast
about it.
Song
Club.
of the year.
Okay.
Not-
Perfect
not-
by
not
my
even because
avatar.
It would be like a bad song. It would just be a horrible.
Can this go away?
Okay. Perfect by my my avatar.
Yeah, we're on to the like whatever. How long has it been on the charts? Like
Too long.
very long time.
This
Perfect.
is one of my favorite misconceptions.
Oh,
that
yeah.
people
38
have.
weeks.
My God.
Anyone who thinks
Not
that I
bad.
like Ed Sheeran because my avatar is a photo of Ed Sheeran is completely wrong.
Perfect is like alright, but I just want to leave already.
But
Yeah.
what?
I wish
It's alright, but I want to leave.
Okay. Also, by the way, if you want to know, in order, so I can actually put it in without it being confusing. The way I put in our names was after me, which I already have my scores in, is Void, Ryan, Duke, and then Josh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, let's go through in scores.
All right.
Hi, I'm Duke. I gave Perfect a -1. It is my least favorite song in the top 20 by far.
I gave it a 6. I still think it's all right. It faded on me because of how long it's been there, but I still think it's fine.
And
gave-
/I Am God, and I gave Perfect by Ed Sheeran a 5.
I am Man the Machine.
You
and
guys
I
are all overrating the fuck out of this song.
Yeah, I am Man the Machine, and I gave Perfect a 7 because I don't listen to the radio.
I don't either. I just kind of like it's a weird thing. I can still like hear the song in my mind, sort of, and it kind of fades there, if that makes any sense.
Okay, so now it's time for another one of my takes that I get a lot of flack for. Friends by Anne Marie and Marshmello.
Oh, hold up, wait. I didn't get Ryan's score for
I gave it a 6.
Perfect.
Yeah.
A 6?
Yeah, I said same as Walrus.
Is
Redeemable in this song. It's like literally
It's just,
the blandest
like,
song ever
charming.
made.
yeah, it's
like-
charming. It's a wedding song. That's all it is.
charming. Yeah.
Ed Sheeran can pull off being bland better than a lot of people.
It's inoffensive to me. It's like white noise, I guess.
Ed Sheeran,
Yes.
I think
when it comes
What?
to artists being
Not bad.
completely inoffensive, Ed Sheeran probably does it best.
I think hearing it on the radio over and over again is what really like cemented the song its place in hell for me.
So, interestingly, there is one song I like on Divide, and it's Galway Girl. Mostly because
Oh, yeah,
Saoirse
that one's
Ronan's in the
good.
music video, but it's also a good song.
Hot take, I don't like Castle on the Hill. I don't think it's a good song.
I really do.
It's
Castle on the Hill's alright.
It's kind of a bit
Castle on the
overrated.
Hill came out a year later. I'd be crying my eyes out to it.
Okay, so let's.
Please
It was my
elaborate.
second favorite hit of last year. So
Yeah. So this very long podcast. Okay, so Friends by Anne Marie and Marshmello.
simply for
okay.
production, I gave it a 3. Like I really just don't care about.
I am Void, and I think this shit's an irredeemable 0.
It's a 0. Okay.
I am Man the Machine, and I'm the only one who doesn't hate it, so I gave it an 8.
I, Duke, gave it a 5 because I actually like Anne Marie on the song a fair bit, and the guitar line is pretty good in like the first verse, but then like the chorus comes, the drop comes, and like everything just falls apart because you realize that Marshmello is a very bad producer. So it's a 5.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only Marshmello songs that I find like good or decent are Silence and Wolves. Like, because the bass on those aren't terrible, like they are on his other songs.
Anyone remember Alone?
Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that song. Alone. It's
Alone and Silence are the only good ones.
Yeah.
Alone and Wolves are the one that I kind of like.
I didn't never hear
Ryan, what's your score for Friends? I didn't hear
Friends, 6.
6. All right.
Is Ryan Anthony Fantano more at 11? Okay, so the middle.
The middle.
I Man the
6.
Machine gave the middle a 7 because it is the most average white song I have ever heard.
I used to really like it, and then it faded on me like crazy.
I always forget it's in the top 20 because it's been there for a while too.
It is.
But I give it 6.
Yeah.
6.
If there is any like background music on the top 20, it's the middle.
And perfect.
Middle is the second least essential song on pop radio.
It is the most inessential song. That tweet is still legendary.
I gave the middle a 7.
I'm just
but
reusing a line from my latest video.
All right. What'd you say, Void? What's your rating on the middle?
1.
Okay.
Wow.
What?
All right.
Am I the only one who just hears dead silence right now? Or
No, I hear dead silence. Death is inevitable. Let's continue the top 20.
Void, what's your score? Oh wait, no, not Void. Oh wait, yeah, Void.
Fine.
Void, not Void. Yes, Void.
Yeah, Void. Void, what's your score on the middle?
Part 1 out of 10, the Red Album.
That's a great score. What's your? Oh wait, is it a 1?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Indeed by Lil Baby and Drake.
Okay, I didn't get a score. I didn't get a score there because my audio sucks. But
1.
1. All right, there we go. Okay.
Yes,
now,
Indeed.
yes, indeed. I gave it a 1.
I gave it a 5 because
0.
it's the most average Drake song I have ever heard.
Yes, Indeed.
Yes, Indeed is a 4 to me because
4. All right.
because I like Lil Baby's part because it's really funny.
Okay.
And like literally everything else is kind of like sucks.
Honestly, I don't really like Lil Baby's part, but I can tolerate Drake's part. If it was just Lil Baby, it'd
literally
probably be
how?
like a 3 or a 2. I don't know. It's not bad.
How is Drake the good part of a song in the top 20?
I don't know. So wait, whose score? Who are the?
Okay.
So Ryan, what's your score?
4.
4. I see. Okay, and then the other 2, Void and Josh.
Okay,
Josh.
Wait,
no, Lil Baby's part is good because yeah.
Okay. Josh gave it a 5.
All right.
I gave it a
And
0.
then a 0.
Ouch.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Brand new whip, got no keys.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
God's Plan.
All right.
It's the first good song on the top 20. No, it's not because like Love Lies, but otherwise, yeah, it's pretty much the first good song.
Which one are we on? Now we're on God's Plan.
God's Plan.
Or what?
Yeah.
One
All
slap.
right.
God's Plan is the most inoffensive song I have ever heard. It is impossible to hate it.
I would. That's what I originally thought, but it's just like this like level of quotability that I think it's a good song.
Everything about it is the chorus.
Yeah. She said,
Yeah.
I tell her only partly is like one of the best things in music this year.
Yeah, that's why, like, just off of the quotability of so many of them, I gave it a 7.
Yeah, I gave it a 7
Hi,
too.
I am Duke. I gave God's Plan an 8. I have always really appreciated this song, and I don't really know why. I just like find myself really entranced by the beat on this song.
Beat is the equivalent of
really it.
airplane smell.
Oh my god.
My headphones actually fell off because I hurt myself laughing at that. I just messed up my neck really badly.
All right.
Okay, so
God's Plan is a 6 to me.
All right.
yes, because Drake's from the 6.
Ryan, you are a bully.
Yeah, Ryan, you are the light 6 god.
Uh,
Yeah, I have so many 6.
yeah.
Yes, so many
All
6s.
right.
We should call you
So-
Satan.
Void, what was your score?
6.
6, all right. And then Josh.
That I gave God's Plan a 7, and I regret nothing.
All right. Same.
Okay.
All right.
Delicate! Yay! It's the first 10.
Delicate.
Woo!
This is my 11.
God, Delicate is like
5.
the only good song on Reputation, but it's so good.
In game though.
And no. That's Ed Sheeran praise. and I
In
can't
game is
accept that.
good. I will defend that till the day I die.
what song?
This is Delicate. Delicate is awesome.
Silence.
About peace in your violence can't show me there's no point in trying.
So
Oh my God.
okay,
That one.
yeah.
Oh my god.
So
I've been quiet for too long.
All right, let's do some tallying. I, Man Than Machine, gave Delicate a 10.
I see. The funny thing is, this is my 11, but I have like nothing to say about it. It just kind of like tells itself.
Yeah, it's just it is.
Yeah.
It's just it's what it is.
If a certain other
Delicate
song,
is
yeah, if a certain other song wasn't on here, then it would be the best song on the album.
Delicate is a 6 to me because, like, if you watch Rodrigo's review of this song, like, it pretty much says everything about the song that needs to be said, but somehow it still doesn't really click with me. I don't really know why.
Yeah,
Ready For It is better.
that's what I was about to say though. Is that for me? If you just watch Rod's review, that's exactly what I think. Basically.
But the thing is, with Delicate, it doesn't entirely click with me because that production doesn't really go much anywhere.
It's kind of boring.
It is kind of boring, but I think the thing
Yeah.
about Delicate for me is that it sounds like it could have fit on 1989. And that's a good thing, because 1989 is a vastly superior album.
Oh yeah, Delicate does kind of sound like a 1989 song. Maybe without like the blatant 80s influence, but like it does have a lot of the like songwriting aspects that were prevalent on that album.
But it's kind of bittersweet because it's the song that represents the album Reputation could have been. If she had just stayed away from the Kanye drama and just like gone on making good pop music, then that's the album Reputation could have been.
Reputation.
This is Ready For It slander.
Ready For It is the worst rap
It's
song.
like on site but drunk.
Oh my god, Ready For It is so bad. Okay, but anyway, so do we all have scores in for Delicate?
I don't have Ryan and
It's a
Boys.
10.
You gave it a 10?
Yes, Ryan. Good job.
All right.
And I gave it a 10 divided by 2.
All right.
That's a
5.
5.
Okay.
Okay.
I was about to say it's like you called it boring, but
Yeah. No tears
ultimate
left to
twist.
cry.
4. Let's start with the hard take.
Man, half of this fucking podcast is just us laughing.
Yeah.
I've seen too much No Tears Left to Cry slander. Spoilers for my next video, but which is a collaboration with Lily, but she doesn't like it.
Oh, oof.
Me and Lily have a lot in common. You'll see later in this list.
No Tears Left to Cry, I, Man Than Machine gave an 8. Because
I
it's
give it a
good
7.
song. My dad likes it. That's the funniest part. Like, I got in the car with my dad at one point, and he was like, "Hey, have you heard of the new Ariana Grande single?" And I was like, "Have you?"
Okay, did somebody say they gave it a 7 in the background?
Yeah, that's me,
All
Void.
right.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
All right, and then
It's a 8 from me because Into You set like such high expectations for
Yeah.
me that literally everything afterwards would have been a disappointment.
I
Yeah,
like the
that's carrying
7,
lower for
9,
me.
8, 8, and 4.
Clearly, someone's
One
the
of
outlier.
these things just
No, you
doesn't
will-
belong here.
You will see later, though. That is
Yes.
not my biggest one.
Man, this
Uh,
is
alright.
clearly the best Mega Rate that's ever been had.
Yeah.
Of course.
Taste.
I just
Taste. Hey, it's the first pedophile. Woo! Well, no, it's first
I've-
pedophile.
Yeah.
Second predator, but first pedophile.
This is the exact same situation for sad for me though, is that I kind of like the beat, so it's a 5.
Oh, the beat is fine for Taste. I gave it a 6 because like I just like Offset kind of as a rapper. Like so like his feature gave it an extra point, but it's just
Yeah.
in fairness,
I'm
it's
gonna-
just, of the Predator trio, I would say it's probably unarguably the best one.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course.
Taste is a 6 to me because which one of you said that like sad? You like how sad sounds? Like
Yes,
that was
that
Walrus,
was
I
me.
think.
Yeah.
And like I like how both sad and Taste sound, but Taste is not morally reprehensible lyrically,
Yeah, it's a
so
song.
it's
Yeah.
a 6.
Yeah.
Sad is 6 is also what I would have given sad if it hadn't had the lyrics that it had, and if it wasn't made by the person that
That's the same.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same
Yeah.
thing for me, except Taste doesn't quite hit the level of me like it being slightly enjoyable for me. It's like a slightly under that in terms of how I can, like, yeah. So it's just like
Remember Overstimulated or whatever it was?
yeah.
Yeah, the one where he admitted to
Yeah.
banging Kylie Jenner while she was
Terrible.
on.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyways,
Probably the
it-
worst
it-
song. No, wait, not the worst song of all time, but it's up there. Like,
well,
especially
actually,
morally.
I think you'll find "I Admit" by R. Kelly is actually the worst
Oh
song
my
of all time.
That
You're not
is-
even fucking listening to that. That shit's 19 minutes.
It is 19 minutes of R. Kelly. Like, if that's not the most offensive thing that you've ever heard.
And there's some
of
really
every minute
reprehensible
in
stuff in
I
those
Admit.
lyrics there
Yeah.
too. I looked in it, and
Oof.
it's
Yes.
really reprehensible. Like, there's one part where he literally says, "I like older girls and younger girls, but how are
Oh
they
my
going to call me a pedophile?"
God.
Oh
Right.
my fucking god.
Yeah. So.
All right.
All
So
right.
I don't have 2 of the scores.
6 for Taste.
Yeah, 6 for
That's
Taste.
Who Void, what is your score?
5.
Okay. Hey, it's
Well
the
done.
first Post Malone song and the worst of the 2
Wait.
Post Malone songs.
Okay. Wait a minute. What was Void's score? I didn't hear it.
5.
5.
Wait, is he I hear white noise.
Me too.
5.
5.
We're gonna edit like the white noise parts out, right?
I don't hear any white noise.
don't
We're
know.
just
And
gonna
I'm
leave it.
recording locally.
Do you hear Void? Do you hear Void? Wait, do you hear Void?
Yeah, I do.
I don't hear.
I don't.
I do not.
Oh, real Void.
Void Detweiler.
Okay,
Give.
so here's
okay.
the other thing. I'm having a hard time following all of these
5 out of 10.
conversations
5. Okay.
because
There we.
yeah, because Duke, whenever you speak, it's not actually showing up on my screen. Like you aren't getting the little green ring, so I can't. I get really confused because like
Oh no.
yeah,
Okay, so
maybe I
I-
should open up Discord again. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I'm-
see your green ring.
I'm using
but-
it in browser, so maybe that's why. Anyhow, okay. So now,
Anyways,
the worst Post Malone song of the 2 is
No.
Psycho.
I'm gonna already disagree with you there.
Better Now is much better than Psycho, but we'll get to that.
I gave Psycho a 9, and I do think it's better than Better Now. But
Okay, I give Psycho an 8, and it is much worse than Better Now.
no.
Psycho
I
is
give-
actually
Uh,
10 for me because
Ah,
of, again, how entrancing the beat is.
God,
yeah,
That-
same.
like I
Well,
said,
except
God's-
it's a 9.
It's,
But
God's Plan and
it's-
Psycho kind of have the same appeal to me.
I would just like to
I
say
agree.
we've been recording
And,
for
like,
almost
Post Malone's
75
voice.
minutes now.
yeah, this
Oh,
thing
well.
can get as long as Culture 2.
Oh my god.
We still haven't.
God. Oh my God. I remember that meme.
Fun fact: I know someone who listened to Culture 2 3 times in one day, the day it came out.
How? How could you? Oh my
what?
god.
Yeah, how is not the question. The question is why.
Yeah, that too.
It's both.
Yeah,
Who, what,
Uh,
when, where, why, and how.
yeah. Okay, so I Man the Machine gave Psycho an 8 because it's a good
Yeah,
song.
I got that. What? Ryan, what's your score?
I used to really like this song, but after hearing it like time today, it kind of shrunk for me. So I think I'm gonna give it a 7.
All right.
Now.
And then Void.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
God dang. White noise again. Josh, did you hear it?
I did not know.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No, I just heard white noise for a second that time.
6.
6. Okay.
6.
Well, I still see your shadows in my room.
It's
Oh,
Lucid Dreams.
God.
I have a great. Hold on. I want to play.
Okay.
So, hold on. Wait.
Void that Weiler give Lucid Dreams a 1.
All right.
Hold on. Before we
So,
get into this, I just
make-
want to say that there is a great clip on one of my friend's Snapchat stories of all of him or of the two of them and me all singing Lucid Dreams, and it's great, and I'm gonna play it for you now.
All right.
Okay.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, easier said than done. I thought you were the one.
Better than the original.
Yeah.
Just 3 dudes just shouting it in someone's backyard. We get through the whole verse, and we were performing for all of our parents who had never heard Lucid Dreams before. So we got to the plastic fake line,
I
and
still can't believe that's a real line that
yes,
like
and
actually exists.
my mom specifically like almost fell out of her chair because she didn't know it. And I think you can actually hear her laughing in the video because we all shouted fake really loudly, and I'm sure all of our neighbors hated us.
I think it's a part of that. I realize it's an awful song lyrically, but it's also hilarious.
It
in
is
that
hilarious.
sense.
It is
Just like
Plus,
yes, Juice WRLD is a better
Juice
comedian than
WRLD
Lil Dicky.
yeah.
I'm gonna come out and say that.
Plus, I like the vibe it gives, sort of. So I gave it a 6.
like Lucid Dreams could have been like the kind of like hilariously funny with like you were made out of plastic
Fake!
but like that bridge where it's just like a fucking sound collage is
Oh, yeah,
actually
what
the
the
worst
hell
thing
is
ever.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
remember that part. So.
yeah. You know,
That's
you
probably
may
why
I
I
still
don't
see.
dislike
It's
it.
literally just he's just shouting. It's terrible.
All right.
Yeah, that's actually because we were gonna do the whole song, but we stopped because we couldn't do the bridge because none of us are that coordinated. But okay, yeah. Here's the idea. I Man Van Machine gave Lucid Dreams a 6 because it's really
Alright,
sonically pleasing.
same.
For me.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
3.
And now we're in the top 7.
I didn't get.
No, I still have my take on Lucid Dreams to say it's a 7 to me because I can't decide if it's an unironically good song or if it's legitimately a parody. It sounds like both.
Andrew has joined the party.
Andrew.
Oh.
And Andrew.
I can't hear you, Prep.
Yeah.
Andrew the mute.
Oh god.
Poor Andrew. Hold on. Okay, I might just edit this part out, or we try to figure out what's going on with Andrew.
White noise part 2.
Andrew, can you hear us? Andrew Prep is typing. Several people are typing is still one of the best memes of this year.
I can hear.
I can hear it. And
Yes, keep this. Yes.
What about Young Thug staring at the computer?
Okay.
Oh,
That's
cool.
what
That's the best
Wait.
one.
All right.
What?
And hold on. Oh, that's a really good one. Andrew, send scores for every top 20 song.
Yeah.
Up to boot up.
Yeah, we'll just quickly add those in.
Yes.
I can quickly do that.
Okay. Okay.
Hopefully he can get in soon.
Yeah, hopefully he can speak. Yes, and Andrew
wait.
the Mute by Mars Volta.
Hold up, I'm trying to add another row to this.
Okay.
I don't understand Google Sheets. Okay, there we go.
Google Sheets is one of mankind's greatest creations. It's
Yes.
yeah.
Wait, does he know it's the 1 through 10, -1, and 11?
Right. Starting
0 through 10.
from the bottom. Mega rate rules.
Assuming he can do this. Let's see.
Okay.
Starting from the bottom, my favorite rules.
Oh,
He
and
left.
he dropped out. Excellent.
Well,
At least we know that Andrew Prep
is on
poopity.
the call at one. He was on the
Yes.
podcast at one point.
Right.
He didn't say anything. So as far as they know, we just made that up.
Right. We'll show.
just
Actually,
edit
hold
that
on.
out.
Since we're editing like photos into this, we should just screenshot the chat where he says "I can hear" and keep this shit, and just put that on screen.
Oh God.
Okay.
I wonder if he's gonna like try and join back or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe. Okay, so should we talk about "Boot Up," the most mediocre song on the charts? In the meantime.
No.
No, I kind of agreed with that, but then I realized it was kind of charming in the same way to me that like Perfect was. So
It's
it kind
charming?
of increased a lot for me.
Did you just compare
It's a
Boot Up to
9.
Perfect?
Yes.
That's not a comparison.
Yes.
It's a 9. Easily the best song in the top 20.
I disagree with that, but I do see that. Although I gave it an 8, but
yeah, I gave it an 8 as well.
Boot Up is a 9 to me.
I gave "Boot Up" a
Who's that?
6.
a 6.
There's really
okay.
not much to say about it. It's cute.
It's-
It's really cute.
It's cute, but it's also
cute,
bland.
cute.
Okay, so I have an 8.
Thing with,
I have a
with
9
like
from
a
Boyd.
song in the top 20 being really cute is like this summer's been just
Yeah.
depression
Yeah.
incarnate.
Yeah, that's why.
So-
Yeah.
A song like Boot Up is something that I need in my life.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
listened to LMA's new track Trip and like, oh my god, this girl's a one-hit wonder.
Oof.
I haven't
Well, I
listened
mean,
to that.
people said that about Carly Rae Jepsen and yet Emotion. So I don't know.
They had a wait a minute. I got I believe Ryan was an 8 and then Boyd's a 9, right?
Mhm.
And then
Yup.
Duke, yours is what?
9.
9. All right.
And Andrew's gone offline.
Got this. Rip.
Okay.
Uh,
Nice for what?
By the way,
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Who was saying something?
me checked the Twitter group chat. I sent something.
Yeah, I saw.
I saw.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yes. I still think that "I Hate This Podcast, It's Awesome"
Amazing.
is one of the best images we will ever generate out of this stupid
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so
It-
I think it's time for us to talk about the best song in the top 20. Nice for What.
second best, but I will.
Nice for What is a fantastic
a-
song.
So it's an 11 for you.
It is an 11 for me. I love Nice for
It
What.
is a 10. It's a 10 for me. I do love it quite.
Yes.
I give it an
Nice
8
for What
because it's pretty much the epitome of like ruined by the context of the album. Because oh my god, Drake is just blatant hypocrisy.
Well, see, here's the thing. I didn't listen to the album, so I am not.
Nice
Yeah,
for What
I
is an
did.
11 to me, but
Alright.
only if you
Like,
listen
there's
to it on
no
headphones.
fucking way that the guy who did Hotline Bling did Nice for What. I can't buy it from
Okay,
him.
also, wait, who also gave it an 11?
I gave it an 11 because it sounds transcendent on headphones, but awful on speakers because of the mixing. I can't really get into the like science behind that, but like that's just how it works.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then Ryan.
I think I'm gonna give it a 9 because it's like, yeah, really good.
All right. Okay.
I also really like
so-
the Big Frida and the Lauryn Hill samples.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
All right. So we can now wait for now. Hold up. I have to go offline for now.
Yeah, I have to go like
Invisible.
sec.
Invisible. Wait a minute. Everybody can see I'm invisible on my friends list, can't they? Oh no. Just
Yeah.
Wait. Do they know, or is that just?
Yeah, it says there's a mute icon next to the people who are offline.
Oh. Oh well. I don't think many of them know that. So okay.
I'm back. Hi.
Hello.
We've
Ryan is
almost
also
been
on mute,
running
but-
for 90 minutes.
Nice.
Okay, so are we on better now?
We're shooting for culture too.
Yeah, we're shooting for culture. How long is
Ryan's being a bully yet again.
Ryan, why are you being a bully, and what are you being a bully about?
It's just a thing. Ryan is a bully. That's just
Well,
how life works.
But Ryan is only a bully when he RTs bad things.
He's a bully when he reveals mega rate results like 6 days late. That's what kickstarted this whole Ryan is a bully thing in my mind, because I really wanted to see those results, because I really wanted to see Where I Love It by Icona Pop and Charlie XCX. Like
Oh, that.
that was like that got like number 13, and I was so mad because that was by far the best song on that list, and probably the best hit song of 2013.
Which song? Which thing was that? What mega rate was that? Because I remember
It
that.
was
I
the
believe.
One Hit Wonders, Ryan's.
Oh,
And
that one. Which
while
one
we're
did
on
I
the
give mine?
subject, can we talk about Ryan's audio quality?
It's beautiful. It lets me know who he is.
I mean, yeah.
Same.
It's not. Ryan, do you need us to like buy you a microphone?
No.
Ryan, do you
It
think
lets me
is it
different.
bad?
Oh fuck no!
I
I
mean,
need a mic. These headphones, like this mic is just headphones.
Void,
So
we
is
can
But it's not
hear
even, like,
you.
a
I can
full-on
barely
headset.
understand what Ryan says. It's like he's underwater.
Yeah, no, but it's perfect
Is
though.
it
'Cause
really that
whenever he
bad?
says his results, I'm just like, okay, that's Ryan.
Yeah, that's fair. Ryan, it's not that bad. It's not good, but it's not that bad.
Wow.
They have.
Wait, Andrew might be back. Will Andrew actually manage to get his call working? More at 11.
They had no another idea I had. I'm not going to do this, but imagine if before obviously before this this was published, I just released these scores with mega rate results and like pretended as if it was a thing people signed up for.
Yes, the super secret
Exactly.
VIP mega rate.
Yeah,
you have to be invited. You can't just participate.
God. Anyways, better now.
Yeah, the better Post Malone song.
No.
8.
Yes.
It's all right.
10.
Who is 8?
Void.
10 for Man the Machine.
All right. I just heard somebody's score is Frank Ocean. I don't know if that's. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going crazy tonight.
I gave Better Now 6
Okay.
because it is like fine by like Post Malone song standards, but I'm not really into the Post Malone melodrama stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just
And
that-
don't make a pun with Ryan's username though. That
Okay, but like, for real though, let's agree the best song on Beer Bongs and Bentleys is Sugar Wraith.
nope, Stay.
No.
Stay
Stays, of
Spoil
course,
My
my
Night is
least
also
favorite
better.
track on there.
Don't mind me. Haven't heard.
Spoil My Night trash.
Haven't heard Beer Bongs
Everyone
and
hates
Bentleys.
that song. I don't know why. Is it really just all because of the
What?
beautiful boobies line? That's not a good enough justification to me.
Hey, what's on with beautiful boobies?
Oh wait, I didn't mean to play a Post Malone song.
Andrew is back on mute.
Andrew Perp.
Andrew Perp. Will Andrew be able to join the call? Let's find out. Drum roll.
More at 11.
It's 11.
It is actually 11. It's 11:04.
This shit working fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Andrew, hi.
Andrew has joined the school.
Yes.
Hello.
So, do you have your top
Hello.
20 scored? Because you're a little bit behind, and by a little bit behind, I mean we've rated all but 4 songs.
I mean, I put out my video like what 2 weeks ago.
That's fair.
What's even? What the fuck did I not talk about that's in the top 20 now?
Fifi, do you love me?
Fifi.
Are you riding?
Okay.
So you'll never ever leave from beside me.
All right.
And Love Lies.
And Love Lies, yeah.
Here's the shit that I didn't get to talk about. Because I'm looking at the Hot 100 right now. Fifi, fucking garbage.
Yeah, I mean, that we're not surprised.
Perfect. Still dull as all hell. Love Lies, pretty good. And then we're caught up.
Beautiful.
Okay. Wait, but I gotta know because I
my
don't
shit.
know.
I mean-
what do you think about In My Feelings?
Wasn't that
It's
in
just-
your video?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That was the week it
I
went
did
number
the-
1.
Yeah, that was the week it went number 1. I guess I can close it on my phone. In My Feelings, I don't get it. Like, it's very, very clearly Drake was like, all right, I need one more track for this album. I've grave robbed 2 people. I've done dull shit, but I need that 25, that perfect round, smooth 25. All right. People liked the whole breakdown thing and Nice for What, so I'm gonna do it really cheaply. And instead of Lauryn Hill and Big Freedia, you know what? Wayne. I need Wayne to do some shit. All right. Lollipop, I think, is the one they sampled. I don't fucking know. I only research shit when I'm doing something for a video, so if it's not in, I don't know anything. But I'm like, all right, whatever. We'll take these things, we'll cram it together, and make it sound way worse. And then people like the "She said, do you love me" thing. People like that line a lot. Instead of any quality or memorable line, I'm just gonna use the flow. Just take the flow, not one line, whole song. Bam, memes, #1 hit, probably gonna be the song of the summer over a fucking well-deserving song that's right there by one of the biggest artists of this current decade. Fuck it. All right. Peace. That's it. I'm done.
Well,
Perfect.
Beautiful.
We in.
Congratulations,
I'm
Andrew. You're
Drake,
the most
and you know
accomplished
what?
speaker
Here
out
you
of
go.
any one of us here.
Yeah.
But seriously, fuck that man.
So,
God. Okay,
Great.
so can you just like
now?
send? Yeah. Do you have like your scores written down somewhere so that we can just put you into the spreadsheet? Because we have a spreadsheet going.
I mean, kinda. Hold up. Let me check my Google
All right.
Docs.
While
I
I'm
never
waiting, I
fucking
did
use.
not get 2 people for better now. Ryan and Josh.
Josh
Oh,
gives it a
yeah.
10.
I'm gonna give it a 6 because
Oh,
the
no.
lyrics were kind of not good, but everything else is all right.
And then Josh, I didn't hear that. What'd
I
you say?
gave it a 10.
Do not
White
want
noise out
to
of 10.
dox. I
Okay.
do not want to leak my year-end list, so let's
gonna-
leave that.
I'm gonna put in a white noise out of
Yeah.
10. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it seems good that I'm recording this since I'm not hearing any of the white noise.
I am not hearing it either, by the way.
Okay.
As someone who organizes his shit, you think I'd be able to find stuff easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, guys, I'm just gonna tell
I'll
you,
get
we have to kill 12 more minutes before we are officially longer than Culture 2.
What did you say, Josh? What's your score for that? I'm deaf.
10.
Yes.
Also, apparently my internet sucks because I didn't hear that.
It's 10. I'm gonna type the
All
number
right,
10.
there we go. Okay. I feel like a granny who needs to hear everything like twice. It's like, what did you say?
I'm lazy and like behind. Do you all know what shit I talked about that isn't in the top 20? Because I'm like.
We went over everything.
I'm just saying like, because I know.
While I'm waiting, I'm gonna add up the scores for like everything because I haven't added any of the scores. So, oh wait, that doesn't matter because we're adding another person, aren't we?
Right.
Crap.
Okay. So now we only have the top 3 songs, which is an alternating pattern for me. It's a palindrome.
We have a top 4.
Actually,
top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, top 4.
I don't know how much these scores are gonna change with my shit. I mean, I guess you could have edited for like. Just what you loosely knew from my own shit, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Top 20
Top 20
things.
I mean, yeah.
I like the top 20 format for this show.
so-
Honestly, I think it works.
This ass.
Yeah.
I think it might be better than when I dealt with it, because no, I do not want to. Because I misclicked fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I deleted it because I had to make a new one. Never mind. Okay. Here's a fucking. Oh yeah. Well, no. Okay. Here's a fucking thing I posted to Twitter. Like it opened automatically.
13 Billboard Summer 18 Jackamacca1.png.
This is genuinely the best thing I've ever seen, and you should be very proud of yourself. God, man, I feel
Really fucking good.
We should definitely.
I'm not an
Jacka
anime
on at some
guy.
point.
I say as the guy who just like finished Anime Night,
Jacka?
but like I'm really not into anime at all. But like that show is fucking
Jack
dope.
inserted that himself, right?
What?
Oh, I did. He said like because this is when I had the white space before
Yeah.
I put delicate in.
And then everybody replied with stuff.
Shit, which is funny. And Jacka was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be on my computer.
Yeah.
Around. Jacka was like, just put me, and then I I went upstairs, edited it, and then went back down to my rice.
Nice.
Honestly, I think we should. If we were ever gonna get a guest on this show, it should be Jacka because he's great.
Okay.
Get him to cover for me while I'm away.
I think he doesn't go on voice chat though. I believe I saw that a while ago.
Oh well. But
talk to him about
anyways,
it.
Fifi, -1.
God.
Fuck this song. Fuck everything about it. And
Worst song in the top
insert.
20.
Fifi is a 0.
I don't remember it because I've only heard it once.
I've heard it like 5 times just for like how I
This is
evaluate
actually a
shit.
spoiler
It gets
for my
worse
next
each time.
video.
But
this is from the script that I'm writing with Lily for the next one. Fuck 6ix9ine, fuck Nicki Minaj, fuck Murder Beats, fuck all of Tekashi and Nicki's fans, fuck every label that had a part in this, and if you recommend this to anyone, honestly, fuck you too.
The Barbs are gonna come for you.
Hold up for a second. The thing with Fifi, and I only thought about this, like I haven't tweeted or anything, but you know, I think a lot of people are like saying this only happened because like it was Nicki's fans, which is a fair thing to say, but as I like to do in general, I like to just look at the facts of stuff, right? When you look at the chart history for Nicki Minaj, right?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have that many songs that hit the top 5. There's Anaconda, there's Bedrock, there's Super Bass, Bang Bang, Till the World Ends, which like is arguable how much Nicki's impact was, and then Side to Side, Turn Me On, and then Fifi. Like Starships never hit the top 4. Beauty and a Beat with Bieber, Bottoms Up with Trace, like none of those hit 4. Never mind debuting there. Like all the songs I just mentioned, like had to climb a bit. Like none of them like came out and peaked there. I really struggle to think that
Nicki probably could have gotten
Nicki's camp.
top 5s if she had released her songs 12 hours later. She dropped them on Thursdays.
Yeah.
But the thing with Fifi is Fifi didn't come out on time. Fifi came out like a day late.
Didn't it come out like a Sunday or a Saturday?
It didn't come out on a Friday. That's why it was on the front page iTunes. It's why it was front page iTunes like last week, because it wasn't out on a Friday and it didn't have like the full thing. And that's why Fifi's probably gonna end up higher on the next chart, and then it's gonna decline a bit. I'm not gonna pull like a Spectrum Pulse and say like, which you know obviously fucking legend, but like I'm not gonna pull a thing where it's like this song it's gonna drop, it's gonna make the year end. Like I said it with Gummo when people were like, you shouldn't jinx it. It's like it's gonna fucking make it. Like
yeah, whether we
it
like
kind
it or
of
not.
is what it is. But I really don't. I wouldn't say it's because of the hype between like, oh, it's Nicki, because then Chun-Li wouldn't have failed to the point where it's missing the year ends. Barbie Things wouldn't have done as badly as it did to not even make the album anymore. And then like Rich Sex wouldn't have charted at like 99 and then like dropped out almost immediately. Bed would
It
be
went
in
to
the top.
88.
Whatever. Like Bed wouldn't have been like on
Flopped.
the rocks a little bit right now. We don't know what Bed's fate is. Bed like could be fine for all we know, and I'd be okay with it. But like honestly, I as much as I am all for like shitting on, because we have 2 pedophiles in the top 10 right now, and next week both of their songs might rise spots, which is fucking infuriating. When I made the 6ix9ine video and was like, can we get higher standards, and then that just fucking did not happen and came around and like bit me back. But like it gets to a point where how you really can't blame Nicki's stans entirely. Like obviously they're gonna support whatever she does, and like that's fine, because a lot of people aren't willing to critically look at music. They just want to look at their artists. They want their favorites to do well. Because even Sangria Wine, like I'm not a great big fan of that, but I was happy to see a chart because it further sustains like Camila and Pharrell's, you know, things, even if it's not ideal, because like
But honestly, if Unico becomes a hit, then I'm putting it on my worst list.
Oh, Fifi's making my worst list at this point. It's already eligible for my shit. It's making it. That's not what I'm arguing.
With that new song, Bazzi featuring Camila, Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
That
Bozzy's
shit-
best song.
Wait,
It's
speaking
not
of
saying
Ozzy,
much.
I'll say
how
it.
is
I'll
mine
fucking
not in
say
the
it.
top 20 anymore?
Yeah, it's number
That's bad.
22.
Because it peaked on radio like 2 weeks ago,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
that's all it
I do
had.
remember that it did, but like
Mhm.
I kind of expected to talk about it this week. I don't really know why.
It's
Maybe it was because I was trying to
free
make a top
world.
20 ranking of the the ranking from like 2 weeks ago, and like haven't really been paying attention since. So I mean, I guess I just expected mine to still be. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Talk about mine, man, dude. It's free world. If you want to talk about something, talk about something. Talk about mine. Well,
It's a 3
try
out
to
of
get scores
10.
together.
All right.
But
That's
you know,
all I need to say. It
We're gonna-
literally has no positive
right.
qualities except for the chorus. That's kind of okay. Everything else is.
Are we aiming to double culture too?
I think so.
Well,
I
we
hope
only
not.
Have,
We did it. We
have
did it.
we're 3 minutes away
Okay,
from hitting
top
our first
three.
culture 2.
So wait. I didn't.
I didn't give my
Fifi's a
score for
4
Fifi.
Yeah,
for
I
now,
don't think
but probably
anybody
gonna
has given their
shrink
scores
soon
because
enough.
because Andrew just went
Yeah.
off on it.
Yeah. All right. So I only have 2. I have me and Void score for Fifi.
I,
I'm
Josh,
working
gave it a
on it.
0.
I said I'm gonna.
I'm giving Fifi a 0. If we're doing mega rate rules, my -1 would be obvious if it's not Fifi, but like and my 11's also the obvious one. So like
Wait,
just-
what's the
if you
obvious
wanna
one?
get
There are
scores together,
several
get-
songs that are really good right now.
All right. I didn't.
Okay,
You
Fifi's
clearly
a
haven't
3
you
for
clearly
me.
haven't seen my video because my number one's a fucking huge hot take.
Duke,
Was
you
it-
said a 3, right?
Yes.
Same.
Yes. 3.
I'm trying to remember what it was. I have seen your video. I know Girls Like You was really high up there.
That
was my
that's your
number
number
one,
1,
yeah.
isn't it? Okay, that's your
Yeah.
11. Okay.
Look,
I'm
face
just-
it.
That's not
Fred,
that hot of a
I
take.
think I know
honestly.
why you like girls like you. You didn't need to give the explanation. I know why.
Man crush.
3 of
know
your
what you're
faves
getting
are in the
No, I'm
same
just kidding.
video.
I'm just kidding. But
Simple.
Oh yeah, 3. Okay. I was like,
Okay. All right.
but yeah.
Hey, look, it's Girls Like You.
anyways, I don't have Ryan or Josh's score because I'm deaf.
For
Okay.
Fifi.
I almost pulled
Yeah.
a double Asian for that video and was like, fuck it, Havana's number 1 anyways. But I'm like, nah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
give Fifi a 4 for now, but it's probably gonna shrink on me soon
All
enough.
right. And then Josh.
I gave it a 0 because that's all it deserves.
It keeps cutting out the first half of your sentence. What'd you say?
I hear it fine. He said, I think a 4. Maybe?
Oh, a
I don't know
0.
what that means.
Got a 0.
To make myself
I don't fucking
clear.
Fifi sounds like a Nav song.
Fifi sounds like a
Listen, I
bad
don't know.
song.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Girls Like You.
10.
10 from
Josh.
Jonathan. All right.
Yes.
Let's see.
0.
I heard meat, bro. Actually.
My voice is gonna be shot tomorrow, and it's gonna be worth it.
All right, there we go. All right, there we go. I would give it a 5 just because I don't have anything to say about Girls Like You.
Honestly,
Girls
now
Like You
that
is
I'm-
0 for me.
Now that I'm
Alright.
looking at it, I just noticed that the top 20 is actually better than when I did my video, but it's way less shit to talk about. Because like nonstop, I already forget what I just deleted. I fucked up. Okay, well I'm undoing all of that.
Nonstop isn't in the top 20, but
See, unfortunately, I would have given this my 11, but I didn't, because like, nice for what?
okay.
What is
So
the
I
only
think
good song on that album? It's the only reason that album's not like a light one, decent one rather.
all right. I think I have everybody's score except Orion for this one.
Oh, Girls Like You is a 6.
A 6? Or am I deaf?
Mhm.
All right. Let's see.
Ryan, you are a bully still for not
Okay.
hating Girls Like You.
It's a 0 for you, Duke, right?
Yes,
All right.
literally has nothing interesting. It's extremely.
All right. Okay.
Song.
Anyways, I
Okay.
like it.
Really good. Like great.
My joke is gone.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay.
Love the delivery. Love the guest features. Love the production.
All right. So what's your score for it, Ryan? 10. All right.
No, I got a joke.
How did I give this?
All right.
I hate to pull
So-
Orion, but 6.
A 6. Okay. I don't. Okay.
Can
You'll
tell
get why
what
I'm laughing in a second. Anyways, Duke, what's your
So-
score for it?
I like it as a 7 because it's a complete mess production wise, but it's still a bop. So
All right, and then Void.
I give Girls Like You
No.
You
I
is
like it.
0, and I like it an 8.
An 8. Okay. Don't ask for my score on that one.
I
Oh,
don't give
we
a
know,
shit.
It may
Walrus, we
or
know.
may not
You
be.
can-
It
We've
may
discussed
or
this one in the group chat.
it may or may not be a
Talk up
0,
that
but
funk. I don't agree with that. You can talk up that funk. I don't agree with you, but like, I don't give a shit. It's free
Yeah.
will.
yeah. I said it may or may not be a 0, but
So if we're talking
Go
about
ahead. I don't
zeros,
get
oh, by the way, before we get into the worst song in the
it.
second
Fine with
worst
being in the
song,
minority. Good song.
All right, let's see.
we've broken culture 2, ladies and gentlemen. We have hit
Yeah,
104
we did it.
minutes.
Beautiful.
Still
Thinking
more,
Culture
still more
2 is way
entertaining than
longer than
Culture
that.
2.
Yeah, we're vastly more entertaining than culture 2. Okay,
I
so
wasn't here, so I can't be the judge of that.
All right.
Culture 1 though is pretty good.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest with you.
All
I
right.
know I'm in the minority, but Culture 2 is a kind of a better album than Culture 1.
I have
No,
They
I
need
agree
to
with
cut
Trev,
like 50%
because
of it.
one of these albums has Stir Fry, White Sand, and Motorsport, and the other one doesn't.
That's
the other
true.
one has
I don't
Bad
even
News
remember
Radio and
how I felt
T-shirt
about
and What the
White
Price and
I didn't get the hype behind that.
Void, I see you subtly answering questions on your Curious Cat.
Who is?
Void.
Nice. I'm on my okay for my second hot take though. In My Feelings is an 8.
Betrayal. In My Feelings is a 0.
Whoa, did you guys
I'm
hear
gonna
that?
give In My Feelings a 0 out of 10 and P break.
Okay.
Did you all hear? Did you fuckers hear that?
Wow. I'm
uh,
glad that you have such nice pet names for us.
Anyways, did you all hear that? Someone got like hit by a car doing the In My Feelings
Oh,
challenge.
yeah.
Yes.
No, but
Not
that does
surprised,
sound-
honestly.
Yeah,
All
look it up.
challenges end badly.
Look it up.
So it's like, is it
Oh,
like,
I had-
like
I
in
had
the
this
Double
hold
Agents
up.
video, worst of 2012, when he was talking about how like the motto had the worst cultural impact, even though it wasn't the worst song? Is that like going to be the case for In My Feelings as well? Because it like actually resulted in deaths.
YOLO made do a ton of
Well,
stupid
I mean,
shit.
maybe not
Where-
deaths. I don't know.
I don't think In My Feelings is the same thing
Yeah.
because it's just like if so, like that's more their fault because like the phrase itself "you only live once" implies you should like
shit.
risk.
Oh,
your
yeah, that's the
own
thing.
That's
safety.
why the Lonely Island Adam Levine and Kendrick Lamar song was like enjoyable because it's like
I
you know,
forget that Don't Want to Know is Adam.
you want to look out.
I
Yeah.
forget that isn't their first collab.
Yeah, it's the same thing
I
with
don't think Don't Want to Know is that bad of a song. I still
Me
don't.
neither.
I can't bring myself to hate
Eh.
it.
the Maroon 5 fan, and even then, I'm just like, I don't like this song. It's not good.
Okay, wait.
I
Can
don't
we
think
get
it's
back
nearly
to,
as bad as everyone said, but lame song.
can we
like-
get back to the fact that In My
I-
Feelings
I-
is a
I
garbage
struggle
piece of
to-
trash?
All right, so I have
I'm down with
two.
that.
I have 2 zeros. I think Josh and Void are both zeros.
I'm
for that,
muting
right?
my
Am I
microphone
feeling-
so I can like stop contributing and actually finish my fucking scores.
So anyway, In My Feelings is just like alright to me. It's a 6.
All right.
In My Feelings is also a 6 to me.
All right.
Again, like that Rate Your Music commenter. I believe that In My Feelings is just a boneless nice for what, but nice for what is
Yeah.
nice for what. So
Yeah. They have I love like the split in the scores, just 8, 6, and 6, and then 2 zeros.
Okay, so I think that's the entire top 20. So now we need to kill
And then
time while
and
Andrew
then we have to
finishes
go
his
to
scores.
secret number 0, Dame Tu Casito. What are your guys' scores for that one?
11.
Yeah,
5,000.
I
Did
think-
that
Classic.
Dame Tu Casito joke?
Over 9,000 actually.
So wait,
Okay,
I just
2.5
wanna let you
months
know,
ago. It's old now.
If
I know.
if you rearrange the letters of Dame Tu Casita, it actually spells out Despacito too.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
It's a mind-blowing conspiracy theory that only makes sense when you think about it.
I knew it.
Okay, you can all do the math
Despacito
here.
2 by Flying Kitty. Flying
Overrated.
Kitty's new video is transphobic. That was a little disappointing.
What is?
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, okay, I'm hearing some white noise now. Also, Andrew, can you like assign numbers to those values?
Yeah, that's what I was about.
Like, I mean, that's not a bad list, but on the
Pretend
other
you're
hand,
doing one of Ozon's mega rates.
yeah. Andrew preface typing. Oh no.
He leaves just leaves the call.
Yeah.
Just leaves the server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew preface typing.
And I have to fix everything. And now I gotta like rate your music, everything.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, the nice thing about this podcast is that since the top 20 doesn't radically change all that often,
Yeah.
like, that,
He says as it very well might get good impact next week.
right, as Astro World
not
becomes
next
the
week, the
entire
week
top
after that.
20.
By the way,
Next
by
week's
the
only
way,
gonna rank
by
them.
the way, hold up. Can I please get angry at Drake again?
Yes.
Or at least Drake
Yeah,
fans. Because no matter what way I look at this, there's a problem with Scorpion. So Drake puts out Scorpion, right? And it breaks all the records. And something I don't think a ton of people, I forget if it was Ducky's video or not that made me realize it, but that like the second week, it was the second most amount of songs an artist has had on the Hot 100 at once. Like Drake has, I think, 4 of the top 5 on that record or whatever. Like he puts out 25 songs. And I've seen it on Twitter, like when Astroworld came out. On Twitter, I saw people listing like, oh, top 10 albums of the year or whatever so far. And like Scorpion was on a couple of them. As weird as it might be in the inner circle of everyone hating Scorpion. And based on music, I hated that album more than any of like my peers. But so everyone comes together and they're like, all right, Drake, his Scorpion album, whatever. We'll listen to it. And you think, okay, well, the Drake fans will be satisfied and it'll be fine. When at the same time, I find it funny that like one singular month, either a ton of people are so sick of the Scorpion songs or they're not overblown by the 25 songs, because Sicko Mode by Travis Scott with Drake on a lot of the song, just with Drake's presence, number 2 on Spotify, number 3 on iTunes. You want to know what's above it on iTunes? In My Feelings, twice.
Explicit and In My Feelings is there. Because normally the clean version charts like so much lower than the explicit version, but here they're like right next to each other.
Yeah.
I'm tweeting this shit out because I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this moment. But like, it's just the most infuriating thing. Because wouldn't you think? Because even as someone who like is such a bitch for like Timberlake and The Weeknd and Bruno, right? The Weeknd is the most easy to slot this in. When he released Starboy, I was so content with that thing. I wasn't like, all right, I need more. All of Drake's fans, all the people who love Drake are pushing Sicko Mode to be like the biggest song on this thing. Like, I understand it with Yes Indeed or Look Alive, that one actually being like a decent song, and Walk It Talk It. Like, I get it. Drake had been gone for a while. He didn't have new body of work out. He has the new body of work out. Someone please tell me why the fuck Sicko Mode is doing as well as it is. I don't
tell me
get
why
it.
Astroworld is doing as well as it is.
Yeah.
Because it's not
I think
good.
it's a hype factor.
Because 2 years of hype does that to you.
Yes.
Yeah, I just thought everybody forgot about him, to be honest.
I think the best part about it, and
No,
I was saying
well,
this earlier, is that it was.
Remember Huncho Jack?
Oh, I
Oh
wish
my
I
God,
didn't.
Huncho Jack.
I actually forgot about that.
A lot of people
I wanted
did.
to listen to his whole discography before I got to that, but I missed that one. Damn it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get that later.
But yeah, Andrew.
So we're
I
gonna
was
have a
saying
grand
earlier,
roundup
Yeah.
the top 20 ranking.
Are we gonna have to? Is Andrew putting in scores or no?
Andrew, can you assign numbers to
there.
those scores?
All right.
I'm
yeah.
there.
All right, so we have to. I have to get his first then,
Yeah.
and then I'll add them up and divide them and crap.
So, Andrew, I was saying this earlier, but Astroworld was announced 2 years ago, and yet it has a Juice WRLD feature. So you know.
Yeah, because. Oh, is that motherfucker? You know, I was literally listening to it, and I'm like, this sounds like
Body never rests.
It's not Post Malone.
It is not Post Malone. Everyone thinks it's Post Malone because by rights it should be Post Malone, but it's Juice WRLD. So it really shows that this album was not 2 years in the making. It was like 3 weeks in the making.
Oh, okay. It was 2 years in the making, but they threw on a Juice WRLD feature because he was so anonymous. I thought Nav was on that thing, and I didn't hear that motherfucker. So like, it doesn't. You can be pretty anonymous.
Nav was on it. Yeah.
Nav was on
that one song.
I completely missed that.
I don't
shows
know
how much of a
what
non-presence he is.
You aren't missing anything.
I thought
Shows how much
not for like the first like I joined relatively recent or pretty dang recent to Music Tour when people started talking about Nav. I thought they were talking about in a UV Nav, like the guy who made I like me better. Yeah, I thought that's who everybody was talking about for like the first month that everyone like I heard people talking about.
Most of the Nav talk in the community is my doing though, because I'm pretty sure you guys all know how I feel about Nav by
I've only heard like one Nav song, the one with The Weeknd.
I don't think I've ever heard a Nav
I was
song.
literally just gonna
Me
say
neither.
that like I haven't heard a Nav project. I really have no opinion on them, but
Yeah,
EXO is like a thing, so I'm gonna listen to a thing if like The Weeknd's on it, and that song is a Weeknd
Please
song.
don't, for your own sanity.
So
Nav self-titled is probably the worst.
I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I kind of do what I want.
It
I listen to a
is
Little Dicky
beyond
album. I'm gonna
boring
listen to
and
anything I
miserable and
want.
Draining.
This may be a hot take, but I think that there was one song on that Lil Dicky album that was kind of above terrible.
Yeah.
Which one?
That would be Professional Rapper. Wasn't
It is.
that bad.
Oh yeah.
Song itself.
Yeah, the song itself.
It was one of the better cuts. I
Yeah.
would say it's not as I don't want to say good, but I don't want to say bad either. It was one of the, because the thing is, I gave Save That Money the highest score, or Save Dat Money, whatever the fuck you want to do. I gave that my highest score on that album, and I gave that a 5. Honestly, the song with Brendan Urie, Molly, and then Professional Rapper were the only songs I think that
I
were
haven't heard the album, but I do think
maybe worth a time.
But I do think Molly is a decent song.
Yeah.
That's the only one I've
I think it's very much under mediocre, but at the same time, like Brendan Urie, I need to listen to Panic at the Disco shit because Brendan Urie saved that song from being just the worst shit. Fuck that album, dude. Fuck that shit.
Who's ready for Lil Dicky 2? The Dickening.
He's submitting these scores will show like how I don't rank stuff by a metric of just scores being like in order.
Let's see. Okay, there we go. Now let me put these in real quickly.
Hey, another person who thinks the Better Now is the better Post Malone song on the top 20.
Another song? Psycho.
Yeah.
Listen, Clans and Bozos forever, but like better now is literally.
Bozo.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Listen. I think that's it in this.
Yeah. Let's see. I suck at organizing. Hold up.
A couple people hit me up in DMs and they're like I want to be in the Clowns and Bozos. I'm like it's not my shit.
I'm pretty sure it's like
my
permanently closed. Maybe it's not, but
Clowns and Bozos a group chat?
Yes.
Oh.
Ozan said, I think if I'm fucking his name up, I'm sorry, dude, but like I'm pretty sure Ozan said that like I think we're done, and then added a couple like.
Yeah, it was originally just a tweet saying like this tweet and join a group chat.
I know.
And then I don't know what else.
I was there at Inception, so I know.
Yeah. I'm still not on the Discord. Like I'm.
Clowns and Ozons.
Yeah.
I am.
Bro, every clowns. Any Clowns and Bozos out here watch? Are you living this, or is this just
no? We'll record it.
All right. Any Clowns and Bozo watching this shit in that chat? Love y'all.
They would have had to got to like 2.5 hours in this freaking podcast.
Yeah.
We are just about to cross the 2-hour mark of this podcast as we wait for the scores to be inputted so we can actually figure out what we collectively think.
And by the way, I'm just going to be plugging the Reverie Mega Rate on my Twitter.
Oh yeah, I should plug my Matt Mason Mega Rate. I'm gonna repin. I think that tweet is still pinned.
Am I in Walrus?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you can't listen to Reverie on on the big streaming services. You can only listen to it on YouTube. DatPiff and Mixtape Monkey.
Oof.
Would you say? Wait. Who said? Okay. Hold up.
Another album you can't listen to on Spotify, but is incredibly.
Who said it? Or me and? Oh, sorry.
In Abundance by Playboy Cardi.
Hilarious.
Get out.
I love that.
Why am I blind? Okay, Ed Sheeran song. That's perfect. Okay.
Yeah. If we're plugging Mega Rates, you should go and join my Matt Mason Mega Rate.
Are me and Walrus the only one that joined that still?
No, there are now. I think.
What are we talking about?
It's an artist that I like and nobody else has heard of. And I think one of my friends, I don't think liked it with the intention to join the Mega Rate, but Varth has also joined it.
No, I think Varth like tries to join every Mega Raid ever, so he's probably gonna do that.
Oh, the Tinashe Mega Raid. I did know about that.
Yeah.
See.
Wait,
Dude, I'm getting now.
Why did you just type "We must become Ari" in chat?
Because it's a good username.
It is a good username.
Yeah.
She's a cool person. I just started following her.
Like I said in my video, I don't give Ariana enough credit, but at the same time, there's only like
thank
4
you,
songs
Ryan,
of hers
for
that I
joining my
like.
Mega Raid live.
Yep. Why not?
Melodrama Angel.
Melodrama
yeah.
Angel, yes. The ambassador to stay
Melodrama
Twitter.
Angel.
Can like distinguish to like an account.
What?
So like
What'd you
I'm
say?
just saying, like, I hear people talking. Void's the only voice that I can be like, all right, that's Void. I don't know who the fuck else is talking.
Yeah,
so,
How dare you not recognize
yeah, I
Void?
just have a really basic normal voice. I
recognize Walrus is obviously for the fact of I had it in a video editor, so I recognize.
Oh yeah.
I recognize that too, but like beyond
I
that,
sound like a double agent, honestly.
I'm Josh. I don't think I sound like anyone else, but I'm also like deaf. So.
All right, let's see. Okay, okay. Okay. I've saved. If that didn't save, I'm okay. It did.
So happy. I'm so happy I went to that concert.
Our album right now, so apologize if this is slow, but people keep DMing me, so
it is all good.
Also, prep. So, as we are the 2 resident Camilleizers,
sounds so weird to hear that word said out loud. But
spoken, yeah. I'm not even convinced that's really a word.
I listened to.
You're the bigger fan.
Am I? I don't know if I go that far, but
I mean, I have a signed album, but you continue to like Never Be the Same, so.
I
only heard.
When that tour started, when that tour started and that song started playing, it was literally like I've had this experience twice, and this was the second time ever, where I basically blacked out and also remember everything at the same time. It was the best fucking night of my life, honest to God. When that song started playing, and I just see like her silhouette in the smoke on the stage, and like everyone around me is screaming, and like I lost my voice the next day, and I'm like, did I even like yell? But like I know I had to have, and I also kind of know I did a lot. But
my brother is an
song live
from over
so fucking good. Live was so fucking amazing. She Loves Control still ass, but every other song was so good live. Even that song was good live. That song was really good live, actually. I wish the actual song was like that, but I went back and listened to the album after, and I'm like, all right, so this is still a 9, but She Loves Control just isn't that good.
I actually really like She Loves Control.
Honestly, replace that song with Sangria Wine, or not Sangria Wine, Scar Tissue. Replace that with Scar Tissue, probably a light 10. Put I Have Questions in there, strong 10. Fuck you.
Apparently Scar Tissue is
Have
like
we done the overall ranking yet?
I am currently working on it.
So there's nothing else I can do.
All right. Currently working.
I still need to deal with that fucking Iggy thing. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Did I add that wrong? Hold up. I need to double check that one because that's crazy. Hold up.
What, did we break math somehow?
No, it's just you'll see. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's not that ridiculous. No, yeah, that's correct. Okay. It was just unexpected for me, anyways. 9 plus.
So, okay, anyone want to take bets on what is mathematically the best song according to our scores?
As for what?
Probably.
Take a guess for the thing, for the collaborative ranking thing.
Yeah, probably Nice for What. I mean, honestly, I'd like that song if it just wasn't Drake, because Drake's voice, I'm so goddamn tired of that thing.
Everybody get your motherfucking
roll on. I know Shorty and
I was just gonna I was just hoping it would sit in silence for the next like 20 minutes.
20
God.
minutes.
Oh wait,
That's a little bit
I might make a
unrealistic.
note for what shit post.
Nice.
Yes. Honestly, have you all seen my incredible the one YouTube video I've ever uploaded?
Maybe.
Hold on.
No, what is it?
Oh my god, I need to show you. So, for context, Kayla asked me to make this.
Hold up.
Okay. Yeah.
Not looking at that, and it's back on my timeline again. Not looking at that, and that's the third time, so I'm closing Twitter.
Oh god, what showed up on your timeline this time?
Fucking this Butch Harmon shit.
Oh yeah.
What do you do? What do you do? Everyone's freaking the hell out, and
So-
I've been like kind of MIA in regards to that. So what this fucker do?
Well, he was like a huge Trump fan. And
He did some really stupid shit.
yeah, and then he went to
Oh, is it
video
the Brad
and-
Taste in me?
Yeah, and then he went and,
No, we're not
Brad
talking
Taste
about
me. Actually, no
Oh.
shit. I can't say that.
yeah.
Fuck.
that-
All right.
There
Well.
was my terrible video that I made.
Whoops.
Where I basically just put an inverse
Whoops.
fade effect on Uzi's verse from Shuda. So it just kept getting louder.
And you
Right,
still think
well,
song, and I still hate that.
What?
now that I fucked up and like said something I didn't want to put out. I mean,
Do you want me to cut
I
it
mean,
in the
I
editing
tweeted
phase?
about it. I tweeted. No, it's whatever. It's whatever. It's the internet. It's out there. I don't give a shit. But let's do just that. God, I mean, I haven't liked Brad since the whole Rose thing. There you go. There it is. Two things I didn't want to say out loud. Whatever. Her name and then this just fuck Brad, but I said both, so you know,
Oh
kind of
man,
whatever.
I've already referenced Mecha Museum on this episode, so you know.
Yeah, I don't think either of them are gonna
They
get
haven't
this
interacted.
far
I have no
podcast or like leak that in any way. So
happened to
What?
she who shall not be named. I don't know what the hell happened to her. I got a DM from Kumarai that like her YouTube account was gone, and I'm like, well, good day.
Yeah.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, there's that.
I don't know if she
fucking-
deactivated or if YouTube suspended her. I have no idea. Considering that all of her accounts are gone, she probably deleted them, and like her Stan Twitter that was so her, and then her accounts are gone. Honestly, like as the resident motherfucker who went in on her like the hardest, I honest to God think that like, you know, she just needs to go to therapy. She needs to deal with her shit. Because I'm all for forgiveness, but I kept blocking all of her accounts because I'm just like she's never gonna learn if she doesn't, you know, step away and reflect and, you know, stop being a really shitty fucking person.
Yeah,
And
You can only forgive
Is
someone
it-
if they actually own up to their wrongdoing.
which she never did, by the way. But regardless, you know, I think literally if a singular person makes it to this point and is like, well, they said her name, and like, because I feel like if you don't put her name in the tag or whatever, she might never see it, but she's so obviously like wanting of attention that I put out the tweet that I'm like, make this my biggest tweet because I really want to get the point across that you all need to ignore her, because the more you fuel, you know, a attention-seeking monster that she is, and with the shit she said, she's a monster. But I think it's important to, you know, let someone take the time to step away and become a better person. Because even if no one here, you know, is willing to forgive her, which, I mean, there's one person that I'm not sure if I'd ever be able to forgive, and it ties into the better now thing, i.e., I'm not gonna fucking explain it. But basically, I think that if people forgive you, it matters that you become a better person and you're not like a garbage person spewing hate, because all you're doing is you're hurting yourself, you're hurting your future, you're hurting the people not only that you are attacking, but you're hurting the group that you're in, and you're giving it a bad look, and you have every reason to get shit for that. And I think everything, even though personally you could tell I was on a different plane, even just hearing me now, or just me and Let's Talk Gaming videos or whatever, that I was genuinely mad when I made both of the videos I made on Twitter. And even though I put the big one from that night in my
most iconic thing I've ever seen still to this day.
I put that in my Twitter moment just because I wanted to put it out there that, like, I stand by what I said, even if part of me is like, I maybe was too mean. And I personally, as Andrew Prep, as the human that I am, I think I wish that I didn't say as hard. It wasn't as hard as I was, but at the same time, she did deserve it, and she did kind of ask for it. And I was just, everything I said towards her was me hoping maybe something would break through the shield of hate and get into maybe the reason, even if it basically is a very, very, very small minority, the reasonable sense of one's brain to think, maybe I should not be a garbage human being and spew out all this hate. And while I don't think Brad Taste in Music did and said anything bad, and the two main people I saw him attack both forgave him. And I think for both Luna and Greg, I think, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to forgive someone who hurt you and who said garbage things about you online. I know it personally. One friend of mine that I had in a class with in my senior year, last school year, my last school year, he was one of the kids that bullied me, that gave me and I never talked to him about it, but like an eating disorder even. And, it made me feel like garbage. Like, I forgave him because, middle school to the end of high school, like 4 years, a lot of people won't acknowledge it. And it's why I kind of don't give people shit for old tweets as much as I normally would every time I see it. A lot changes in a few years. I think because I think I'm the oldest out of everyone in this chat. I think everyone has room to grow and to, mature. And I don't think it's fine to entirely permanently banish someone. I think if Brad wants to, not make the mistakes he's made, because the people who he hurt, who he specifically targeted, like Luna or Greg, them forgiving him is very good. And it takes a lot. That was the point I was making. It takes a lot to forgive someone who hurt you in a way, and I know it from firsthand experience. But just because they forgave you doesn't mean you're off the hook. Because I look at my people who follow said person list, besides people who never unfollowed him, who weren't on Twitter when this all went down, and Greg and Luna, no one's following him that I follow. No one's forgiven him. It takes a lot to get to that point where people are willing to. And I think you need to own up to it. You need to show that you're willing to be reasonable, move forward, and don't do the fucked up shit you did again. Because I did stupid shit in middle school. I wasn't doing any of it online for the most part. For the most part, there was an episode of Trico Pals, to name drop that for the two people that don't fucking know it, where I made a ton of AIDS jokes. And it's like, yeah, I'm not proud of it, but the videos, you could still view it if you want. It's there. I'm not going to hide my own past because it's unfavorable to me. It's the Philip DeFranco way of life, not to hide, your past just because you don't stand by it. You leave that shit there to show that, I'm not hiding this, but I'm not this anymore. I am a different person. I'm a grown-up. And, I think it's very important for people to get to a point where they're not going to be fucking dicks to people. I learned that very early on. I have a ton of family members who don't know that within their own family, mind you, just to get a tiny sliver of real. But honestly, it's important that you stay in a mindset to not be mean to people, and that's the point. And since I know that I've been going on with no one saying shit, I'm basically just making up for the hour plus I wasn't here, I guess.
That is how I would describe it, considering it's almost midnight.
My main point is that just don't be a dick to people, and if you fuck up once, it doesn't mean that you can't be forgiven. Even she who shall not be named, just she needs a lot of time to actually learn, and hopefully I pray for her. I'm not a Jesus-y person, I don't pray or anything, but I pray that she will get to a point where she's not a garbage human being like she showed herself to be.
Yeah.
And
all right, good speech.
Good speech.
Okay. So, completely unrelated. I got all the scores except I'm currently like placing, like putting numbering. Is it okay if there's a bunch of ties? Is it okay if I rank them based off which ones have like the highest scores?
Sure.
And that's how ties are broken in mega rates.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Break ties.
What?
I'm fucking around. I'll be like, I'll break ties whenever I like more wins.
That's a good idea, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. Okay, so number 20.
I'm still at. Give me a second. I gotta put number where everything is.
Yeah, I did appreciate the therapy sessions with Andrew though. That was actually a pretty good speech.
Yeah. We got some actual quality into the
yes. Wait, Andrew, have you seen the image that we're gonna use for the cover of this podcast now? Because we liked our logo. What we thought.
Are we using it as the? Are we using it as the cover for like something else?
At least the episode.
You get someone to draw. You get someone to draw. All y'all sitting in like a therapy room, and then the therapist is Morton.
I like that a lot, but I don't think it's good as the ones I've made.
Yeah, it takes so fucking long to make. Don't bother.
Yeah, because the one that we have is currently.
I think the one I made is good enough.
The Yay.
I love the Morton. This is off topic, and it's not going to be nearly as long. But I miss doing LTG, and I'm making a video about LTG soon on that channel. But like Morton boosting is still the funniest fucking thing to me. No one's fucking seen it because LTG videos do garbage.
I don't know what LTG
Morton
boosting
boosting.
to be honest.
Let's talk gaming.
Let's talk gaming.
Yeah,
Holy shit! I haven't looked at LTG views in a while. Damn, these are.
Hold up.
Well, yeah.
Bad as they used to be.
Wait a minute.
Why does Open Season have 130 views? Why? We don't even talk in that video.
Hold up. Wait,
so Andrew, as we were saying, you should check the group chat because we have an amazing logo that we have made for this podcast.
Hold up. I've seen the icon. Oh, the Yay thing. I saw the Yay thing.
I hate this podcast. It's awesome. Because at the
beginning, to stretch it, but it's dope.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the thing is that we kind of needed you to come in here and like bring order to it because it was a disorganized mess for a really long time.
Don't worry,
that's still kind of it.
It's still kind of.
Did I done goofed? Hold up, I might have done.
By the way, we've got a new Yay cover up very soon.
Oh, okay. It took me a half an hour, but I get it now. Okay, I understand the me thing. In terms of Camila, I just saw. First off, with that Curious Cat thing, I just want to really quickly with the Curious Cat thing. I don't know what I'm more annoyed at. They spelled Camila wrong, or that they called me preppy.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Josh. Oh hey, Josh.
Yeah, I'm back. I accidentally closed out of Discord.
Scores are ready after like 100 years, but they're ready.
Okay.
Sorry, I just saw that. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm more upset about.
So all right. Just like to point out coming in. Wait, before we get into the scores, I just want to say that we are currently at 138 minutes of this podcast.
Nice. Oh my god. Coming in at 20th with a score of a 1.00 out of 10. Sad.
Are we surprised? No.
Good.
Not surprised at all.
Yeah.
Wait, I think we're shooting. Wait. How long is this?
128 minutes or 138 minutes.
Oh.
We're at
I wasn't here.
138 minutes.
I wasn't here to deal with the sad thing, and I'm not gonna drag on because I did just to put the video out. But like, why?
You just beat
why
out the standard edition of Heartbreak on a Full Moon.
Oh no, that can't be
Still
right.
haven't
That was
listened
like
to
2.5
and I'm not
hours.
planning on anytime
Wait,
soon.
really? How long was Heartbreak on a Full Moon?
Hold up, I got it. At least it felt like that long.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a Chris Brown
Hold
album.
up, hold up.
Was it really?
Hold up.
I thought it was
Hold up.
2.5.
Hold up.
I'm pretty
it
sure
was
wasn't it like 40 songs?
2 hours 38.
Yeah, it was
159 minutes.
It was
159 minutes.
That's the deluxe edition. The standard
We gotta
edition's
get-
135
we have to get
minutes.
there.
Oh,
We have to
wait.
get there.
The original version is
No,
135. Wikipedia says
Anyways.
135.
The 45 one's 150. I'm looking at Rate Your Music, and they have like the way their math is. I see 159.
Wikipedia says 135.
That's Wikipedia.
It is Wikipedia.
Hold up, let me.
It's 135 on like the first 40 tracks.
Hold up.
Isn't there a deluxe version which makes it like 50?
2 hours and 38 minutes. 2 hours and 38 minutes. It says it on Spotify and it says it on Rate Your Music.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Well, we can get there.
I think we
I knew it was longer than that.
All right.
I know I can get delusioned with long albums, but I knew it was 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm still mad at all 50 you fucks who made me listen to that shit.
All right. So.
Anyways, at 19th,
So it did give me one of my best tweets, so it is what it is.
with a 1.5 out of 10 is Fifi, or however you pronounce it.
No, it's Fifi.
Expected.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm happy I didn't have to talk about that. Oh my god.
All right. Do you just want me to go on from
Yeah,
there?
just keep going. Just keep going.
All right.
It's almost midnight.
My ass can linger for a while. So
okay. 18th with a 2.33 is Yes Indeed.
Live with that.
All right.
Got no keys.
All right. So okay, this is just okay. 17th, My Mortal Enemy Meant to Be with a 2.5.
No, I'm not there
If
yet.
you have anything, what?
Song. I think it's overhated a little bit, and I'm so fucking sick of it.
I hope that Friends gets the justice it deserves.
It kind of, I mean, I guess it's kind of bad to say this, because it is one of the most hated one of the most hated songs on Hot 100. But for me, it's still kind of underhated, but my opinions on it. But
Cemented Florida Georgia Line is basically being the biggest country act of the decade. Kind of makes me sick, but you know. I think they're the only ones to get 2 top 10 hits this decade. So
yeah, they have So I think they were already though, to be honest, before.
Oh, I know. That's why Meant to Be was able to like do whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard this on the radio. Florida Georgia Line said they want to make a song with Migos and Cardi B.
Really?
Oh,
my fucking god.
That could have.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know
Look
if
it
they'd
up.
agree to that, but I wouldn't be too shocked.
They will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Number
think it's...
one country.
Cardi's handlers will basically do whatever.
You know what? I will accept. I will let that happen because that could break the country record.
Oh my god.
It's one thing if a pop song breaks it. It's another. I'm making a video about this. It's my next video. So like I'm gonna save. I'm gonna hold off.
Okay.
All right.
Because I can go on for a while, but I'm gonna.
But I will not even for like the whole pop song and whole debate with Meant to Be, just because Meant to Be is among my least favorite songs just in general. I would be fine with it because I doubt they could make a song worse than it.
I can't believe By Like a Bad Girl and Meant to Be are the biggest country hits of all time.
I
Here's
mean,
the thing.
they're not technically if you go by their like
Yeah.
year and thing. I believe Cruise. I might still hold on. I really hope it can. Honestly, that's the one time I will root for
Meant to Be-
Cruise to keep.
Meant to Be almost
Number
went
one.
to number 1. It almost
Yeah,
Mhm.
that would have killed my soul permanently.
did. I mean that loosely, but like it peaked it.
Yeah.
I find it very.
Family Don't Matter by Young Thug should be the biggest country hit of all time.
I agree.
I find it
Okay,
very strange.
ladies and gentlemen, can
myself and I isn't G-Eazy or BB Rex's like biggest hit. I'll just say that, and then we'll move on. I
Okay.
find that very
Yeah.
strange, and I love G-Eazy, but like.
It's officially midnight, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Oh,
With the
wow.
3.5 in my feelings at 16th.
Boo. Well, it should have been lower.
I hate that song, but I'm surprised it's that low.
A little higher.
That low or that high?
It's
I said that low. I'm kind of surprised by that, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
too high for
All
me.
right.
I mean, fuck the song, fuck Drake, but like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
15th, I cannot find. 15th is Friends with 3.83.
Yeah.
That was still in? Fuck, that should have been lower.
No, it shouldn't have. It's a good song.
That's because somebody gave it an 8, which
Somebody, thank you for not name dropping me.
I can't. Because of the way the Google
Fucking
sheet and how
weird.
far spread to the right, I couldn't even see. So,
It was me. Let's be clear.
see.
It was me.
Yeah.
I just put out a video, so I need to stop being like, oh, this should be lower, this should be higher. 'Cause, like, it's just out there. I ranked like 2 weeks ago.
14th is with a 4 is Lucid Dreams.
I was gonna say we have seen a surprising lack of lucid dreams.
All my
got
shit
there.
tier songs are in the bottom.
Blame me for that. I was really nice to that song.
Same. Half of us were.
I miss Fifi, or am I just like? Is that shit still in? Am I like stupid?
No, Fifi's in the
Like,
bottom.
that was addressed already.
Fifi was
Fifi bottom 2.
Yeah. Fifi was
Okay.
just
Hold
about
up, I'm
I'm
getting
just
tired.
making sure that-
I'm going on break. I'm gonna do a line of Coke.
Okay, what?
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay.
You should do a line of Pepsi
13
instead.
Congratulations to who gave this a -1. Congratulations, Duke. You got perfect to a 4.83 in 13th.
Yay.
It would have had like probably would have had a 6 otherwise.
I
but-
genuinely forgot perfect was in its rate, and I put my score in like 10 minutes ago. That's
That's telling.
Even the Ed Sheeran haters in this cast gave Perfect a better rating than I did.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
perfect isn't that bad. Like it's gonna have maybe a similar run to Shape of You, but in terms of weeks on the chart. But like a Shape of You, it made me mad because I fucking hate that song. Perfect is just overexposed right now.
Yeah.
I heard it on the radio the other day, and I never hear that on the radio anymore. And I'm like, this is okay. It's just the thought of it. I'm done with it.
All right.
Fair.
12th.
Perfect is worse than Shape of
12th.
12th with a 5.33 is Taste,
Ew.
which managed to get there, but
Taste. She can get a taste.
No.
it had the same score, but because of the 10 and 11, Girls Like You ended up at 11th with 5.33.
You. Overrated.
Underrated.
Or hated.
Not bad. I have it as 11 on my top 20 ranking. So
Okay.
Side note, I never say shit like this. I'm actually I really get like how my taste segment came out.
Yeah, it was really good, honestly.
I never give myself props, but I actually really like how that segment went.
Depending
I heard
on
it.
a funny thing that happened though, with is that depending on, I believe you could consider this in the middle of the ranking, the middle at 10th with a 5.5. And then 9th is
Still don't know why I like that song.
Okay. 9th.
I'm just gonna let it stay. Okay, hold up.
9th. Is there a 9th?
No, I was just seeing how long we could stay silent. Anyways, 9th with a 6.5 is God's Plan.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
feel
And
good
then-
sometimes I don't.
8th with Cardi B is The Devil confirmed with a 6.66 as I Like It.
There was number 1.
Yeah, Ryan's influence, no doubt. Master of sixes.
So mad. Single.
That should be your display name, Ryan, because like Josh is Master of Eyes, and so like
Ryan, Master of Sixes.
Maybe I'm actually a little easy.
Significantly higher in 7th with a 7.66 is Better Now.
Better Now is a great song.
Ew.
Confirmed Better Now worse than Psycho.
No.
We
6th.
Honestly, so I would agree with that if Post Malone like didn't fuck it up. Here's the thing: when Shawn Mendes has an easy lyric fix to Psycho, then Post Malone sucks.
Oh yeah, I don't like that line.
Anyways.
And then just fix that line when he covered it.
With the in 6th is No Tears Left to Cry with the 7.66 as well. Just
I'm
with
surprised that's as low as it is. I thought that would be way higher.
Well, I gave it a 4, so I kind of.
Why the fuck did you give it a 4?
Yes.
Why?
I like that Andrew has the most aggressive energy out of all of us.
I don't know. It's just like this really boring song to me, and it just doesn't have anything.
I'm not crazy about it. It's very far off of definitely not making my best list, but like, why?
That's the only reason I have. It's just I have nothing to say about it, and it's not quite that just nothingness that it's a 5. It's like slightly more nothingness, if that makes any sense, or slightly more.
Doesn't actually, to be blunt, it doesn't. But you do you, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. 5th is. Anyways, 5th is. I can't find it. 5th is Love Lies with a 7.83.
For better.
All right. 4th with the same score, I believe, if I remember. Yeah, 7.83 is Psycho.
Okay.
All right.
3rd is Boot Up with an 8.16. 2nd.
I put that
with
song
an
at 5, and I still feel like that should have been higher. But
2nd with an 8.33 is Delicate.
And obviously Nice
I
for
take
What
that.
One.
And then with a 9.5 in first is Nice for What.
Wow, so
give Nice for What the lowest score.
What?
I guess. I don't know.
What was the question I heard?
Oh, do you know if I gave Nice for What the lowest score? Because I might have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you and Void both gave it an 8.
I almost gave it a 7, but...
Wait, you gave it a 7?
Almost.
Oh, I gave it an 8. I said I almost gave it a 7.
Oh, almost gave it a 7. Okay.
Okay, well, that
see.
sounds like it wraps up our top 20 ranking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I
With
guess
white
that
silence.
ends our podcast. All right.
And
so
because of that, that means I'm going to bed.
wait, we need to plug.
Same.
Wait, we need to plug.
Alright, I'm just gonna
Plug
I
the
Yeah.
Walrus Caesar on Twitter.
Yeah, Man Then Machine on Twitter.
Melodrama
I am at Runaway Void on Twitter and King of the Void on YouTube.
Wait, aren't you posting this on your own channel?
I
know.
A bit of self-promotion.
Hi, my Twitter is Duke of Curls.
Yeah. Can we just give props to Duke for staying up this long? Since he's like
Yeah.
hella jet lagged.
My parents are gonna be super mad at me, and they are. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's all the self-promotion we need to do. Good night, everybody. Well, we didn't beat... Wait, do we want to ad-lib for 8 minutes so we can beat Heartbreak on a Full Moon?
No.
I don't hate
I'm
myself
down.
that much.
Down.
Yeah, if anybody wants to leave, the rest of us just stay and ad-lib for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Lord
bye
knows
everyone.
I can.
Hey, yeah. There you go. I ad-libbed for 8 minutes.
If the world ever has an apocalypse, I will kill all you fuckers. Fear will be plentiful, death will be bountiful. I will spend on you peasants. Fuck your religion, your peasants, my kids, I got sent to a prison in PC. I see devil, he's in you and me. I don't know the rest of the verse.
Why did you know that much of the verse?
How old are we?
Memes.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. How old are we in this chat?
What?
How old are we in this chat?
Night.
If it's fine with being disclosed, how old are we in this chat? Well, Void's dead, so.
Wait, is it closed?
Void
No.
just bailed.
Yeah,
so.
Void just bailed. Okay, I'm gonna type a number.
Well,
Okay, we're just gonna type the numbers.
I'm
Okay.
18.
Yeah.
I'm 18. I'll just say that. I don't give a
Oh
crap.
man.
Okay.
I'm also legal, so I can do whatever the fuck I want now.
Right. Oh man. 3 of us are the same age. Nice.
Me and Void are the same age, I believe.
Who's recording this?
I'm recording this.
We got 6 minutes until
Yes.
we can do Heartbreak on a
I'm
Full
using
Moon.
the most professional recording setup wherein I open XSplit and then just have it record system audio.
Hey, I hope you're recording it, but I mean, who are you?
I am Josh. Hi.
All right.
Man Then Machine.
Again, I can't match voices for shit.
Right, that's fine. Yes, I am Josh Master of Ice, and I am recording this. All 153 minutes of it.
as Donald Trump would say, I'm leaving.
All right.
So what is it just gonna
It's on mute, so
yeah.
I can go on about how good the Camila show was, but Void's gone, so I don't know how that goes. So
Never even
I'll
heard
just
Camila's album.
Fix it. You'll give it a 5 out of 10 probably, but fix it.
Okay, here, I'll add it to my list right now, live on air.
I listened to it once while I was half asleep. I only remember Havana, so.
Wow.
Much as I hate to say it, like Havana is the best song on that album, to be honest, but that's more of a testament to Havana than the album itself, even though Havana actually kind of doesn't fit the album sound.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
I like that. I told Spotify to download, and the first track it downloaded was Havana, because it knows its priorities.
Yeah. You still gotta listen to the BTR.
Oh, I know. I am not.
Bad. I'm still fucking upset that I Have Questions got cut from that album. Oh, it makes me so upset.
Because it would have fit well with it.
Yeah, it would have. Sangria Wine would have, or not. God, I keep doing that. Scar Tissue would have fit really well too. I think they honestly cut out She Loves Control, throw in maybe even cut Havana. To be completely blunt,
radio edit.
Because obviously I've thought about this a lot. If I'm talking someone else,
we lost GPMB. There's now 4 of us. That's original Uzi, 4 of us.
If we had to talk about Camila the album, I think there was a lot they could have done. I think obviously cut the radio edit, cut Havana. I think they very much should have put in I Have Questions. Never Be the Same works as both an intro and an outro, which is why I think I'm okay with it being both when listening through the whole album, because it really does work as both an intro and an outro. I think Never Be the Same, because I think I Have Questions would have been a crazy opener.
Yeah, Into It is
to have it be like depressed, like because you have it depressed and then it changes. Because during her live show, I think it was less sequenced well than the album, because it was like Never Be the Same, She Loves Control, Bad Things, which, oh my fucking god, that song live. Ooh. Anyways, and then I think from there, I think it was Consequences, and then it was Inside Out, which Inside Out and Into It, I didn't realize how much I loved those songs until the show, because I was like belting the lyrics to everything, and I'm like, I didn't realize I even knew all the lyrics to everything in this song. Like Inside Out, besides the Spanish parts, because I can barely speak English at this point, I didn't know jack shit for that. But when she was singing it, like, I knew the words. I was saying all the words. It was very interesting to me. But I don't know.
Into It is really good
album.
But I can't really see it as closer. Like, it doesn't really work.
I don't know. I think it was awkward, but once I heard it live, I realized it's not like, oh my god, I saw it live and now the studio's like automatically better. Like, I'm very much against that principle. Just listening, because I've been listening to Into It a lot because it's been in my head so much.
We have 2 minutes left.
I realized there's a lot more about that song that I liked than I initially let on.
So we have 2 minutes until we officially beaten Heartbreak on a Full Moon.
Until we're better than Chris Brown. But,
yeah.
I mean,
we're already better than Chris Brown. That's like a really easy benchmark.
I'm gonna get through Chris Brown's discography at some point. I know I'm gonna do it, but like, I don't think it's gonna get worse than this. I've been told it does, but I won't believe it.
I honestly, why would you ever consider doing that to yourself?
Full Moon, and I refuse to.
I'm never going to do what I want.
Do What I Want by Lil Uzi Vert.
There's some Chris Brown songs that aren't like that bad. Heartbreak on a Full Moon just has none of those.
Okay, 1 minute left. What's the last thing we want to say? Tune in next week.
I might be seeing 5 Seconds of Summer this month, which is very interesting.
Oh god, have you?
I got their tickets for free. I don't know.
Oh wait, you liked the album, didn't you?
I really like this new album.
Oh, I couldn't stand it, but
was like, why is this bumping a little bit? I like
See,
this.
I expected it to be like that because I liked both of the singles, and then everything after those two singles in the album I couldn't stand.
Okay, I only heard Youngblood going into that album. I never listened to the song that charted before Youngblood. I actually completely forgot that they charted another song. I thought Youngblood was the song that charted, and then it just picked up momentum. I didn't even realize they've charted 2 songs off this album. I didn't realize it until whatever the fuck the name of that song was came on.
I actually like that more than Youngblood, personally.
Youngblood is weirdly very.
We did
I gave it like a 3 in Ozan's mega rate, but then I actually went and listened to it, and I'm like, this is good.
Yeah. We did it. We beat
Youngblood.
Wait, how many seconds?
Yeah, Youngblood's dope.
How many seconds is Heartbreak on a Full Moon?
23, I think.
Okay, hold on. We can count down. 1, 2. We're officially longer than Heartbreak on a Full Moon, episode 1 of the podcast.
Next time we have to double
no
it.
one's listening to
next time is going to
be.
So okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop recording. Thank you everyone for listening. This was really long. See you next week.
And kind of a mess, but a good mess.
Hold up. I don't think we're over yet because it's 53 seconds. Might be.
Oh wait, hold on. We got 3 more seconds. Okay. Thank you everyone for listening and wasting 160 minutes of your life listening to us talk about Drake.
Probably never gonna get back.
Right.
From now on, y'all should
literally no one had gotten this far.
Yeah.
Y'all should make it shorter moving forward.
They probably skipped around to the top 20 and then just left.
Yeah. All right. Thank you everyone for listening and good night.